I knew I forgot one more thing. Sean, get back, get out here. What are you hiding behind Jackson for?
No,
Why are you hiding
I'm
behind Jackson
scared.
for? You little silly
I'm
boy.
scary out here.
You silly little Billy. Get out here with the rest of us. I know you're not playing today, so you don't want the focus on you. I understand, but get at. Oh wait, well I meant to grab the hat that time. Get out here. We're finally. I know I know how you feel, Sean. It's been a month since we played this game. I know how you feel about that, but we're doing it because I can't help but do things that you don't like.
Yes, I have protested so much behind the scenes.
Listen, I feel like there's a bit here about how 9 times out of 10, certainly I have this problem of if I haven't played a game in like a month, sometimes I just don't keep playing it.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, that is pretty normal, and I don't fully get it. It's just sort of like a routine thing, I guess.
I mean,
get distracted by other
there's
things.
probably a reason you haven't played it in a month, also.
Listen, and there's a reason why we haven't played it in a month, and it's not because of the quality of the game, okay?
Yeah, I'm not saying... And look, we're returning to it.
Uh-huh. Oops, I didn't mean to click that one. We weren't ready yet. I ain't ready to show that yet. I was just trying to unmute the fucking game. But welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, MCCanary. Spooky month is over. We're finally getting back to this. I'm excited. I remember a lot. I remember an amount of this game. Everybody introduce yourselves.
I am Jackson, he, him, and I've played a little bit of Phantasy Star Online, but this is our first Phantasy Star offline.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as Talking Skull, he, him, and Silos, it's still spooky month as far as I'm concerned. You can get all the way out of here with that slander.
Spooky month never ends for this man. Be fair. Yeah.
Does Talking Skull have to become Talking Human now?
Hell no.
No, silent human, more like.
Ooh.
Is that too
he's
mean?
Playing the video game.
Yeah. Because you are playing the video game. What the fuck?
No, you are. You were playing the video game.
I don't know how should I skip this one? I read the caption, the generated caption. The longer I read it, I went, what the fuck are you on right now, Bing? What is being on with this? Can anybody else parse this?
That's upsetting.
Uh-huh. Hey, they got the Land Rover in there, though.
Rending to Fantasy
He's gonna be so confused when he gets to the last line.
We would just go a sick a rock and a female ethnically ambiguous.
I did not put ethically ambiguous in the fucking thing.
Yeah, where in the world is it pulling female ethnically ambiguous? That's so bizarre.
Hey, look, we've got Halo and Mass Effect.
And whatever's going on in that city in the background.
Well, Phantasy Star, of course.
Of course.
And we've got Gundam.
And then we got, yeah, it's just a gun. That's just literally Mobile Suit Gundam, like 100%.
Except with his head backwards.
Yeah, his body's backwards.
No, his legs are backwards. Come on now.
It's the glass half.
But then his arms are backwards too. Like,
yeah,
you can't have your arms and legs backwards. Then then you're all just wrong. Then you're just bad.
I don't see what the problem is here. I definitely did that to at least 3 of my action figures when I got bored, okay? I put the legs and arms on backward and nothing else. Honestly, this understands me better than you do.
Destructive, antisocial behavior.
Wow. Wow. Well, we got that, I guess. Let's get into this. Let's get into this damn frickin' game. We left off. We've got Grizz. Our mentor and provocateur? No, maybe not provocateur. What would you call somebody who continually exploits someone for money?
An asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call her that, Sean, I'm not gonna deny you.
Oh, you're talking about where Alice kept on getting money out of Han?
I mean, look, I love Alice, but I love her because she's an asshole.
Yeah, she was a delight.
An exploiter.
An exploitative individual.
Hmm.
Well, this will at least, good feature. Give us a summary, Jackson.
Summary of the story.
It's gonna be everybody. A bunch of people are gonna chip in. It's not just gonna be Jackson.
I know. You could just start, and I was trying to make a bit here about how the character will tell us what the fuck is going on.
Alright, okay, we got the Land Rover. Now we can cross the quicksand to the east and get to the Ladia Tower.
And there's supposed to be a person called Rune there.
I'm gonna need you to give that a more distinctive voice.
And there's supposed to be a person named Rune there. Asshole.
I don't feel much like seeing him. But I guess we have no choice.
I can't believe of all the characters whose voices you forgot that one.
Did I? Oh, well, shit. I thought that was close. I'm sorry, Sean.
I'm sorry.
The voice was like in the ballpark, but the energy was low.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta. It's anime. You gotta turn up that energy because, like, you gotta let your voice carry all that energy.
Man,
Because otherwise, we're just looking at still pictures.
I feel attacked here.
You feel a paralyze up your spine.
I feel paralyzed up my spine. I feel called out. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. Have to remember how to play this fucking game. At least I remember how to
Does
do
anybody
this.
remember who Demi is?
Demi.
I think I am. She's got a gun.
Oh no, that's Demi. Who's Rika?
Rika's
the
me.
robot. Rika's the robot girl that we rescued from.
No.
Wait, no, that was.
Rika was
That's
the girl
Demi.
that I spoke as, who you got mad at that I did a bad job. This is Rika. This is Rika.
Who's
That's
Demi
Rika.
then?
Demi's the robot girl. Demi's the robot girl. I don't know what you want
Let's
from
look at their
me.
status. Let's look at their state.
Demi's the robot girl. Rika's the Newman.
Oh right, because Rika's not technically a robot.
Rika
or
is
something.
1 year old.
Rika's technically not a robot. She's a test tube baby.
Right.
Rika's a test tube baby, and Demi's 324 years old.
I forget. Are the others Newmans as well? But just
Oh no,
not
they're
test
just
babies.
humans. Well, this is a
Well,
Motavian.
Sorry, Grizz is Motavian, but
And apparently only
What is-
19 years old. He's a teenager.
yeah. What about Chaz? Chaz's race is Hunter.
He's a human, Jackson. He's a human, Jackson. And he's
What's
just
his
like you.
name?
He's 16 years old.
He's just
Wow.
like me in that way.
I am two of him. I'm twice as powerful.
Yeah.
Actually.
Dang.
Or twice as frail,
Fan
depending on
bite.
how you interpret it. Yeah, these are new. This is Fanbite and Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Fanbite is a much more exciting name than Caterpillar, for sure.
Oh, God. Okay, nope. Girez is heal. Deban is debug. Okay, no, yeah, that's right. She's also attack girl. Actually, I have no... Well, I don't have no, but I have no main mages right now. Where the hell is Han?
I think Han was sticking around with Alice for the moment. I forget if Alice... How is Alice doing, actually?
I can
Alice
tell.
is ill. Alice
She's
is
like-
unwell.
She's like that. What just happened to us is what she's like right now.
Yeah, I remember she got nuked by the bad man.
I have to remember how to get my car out. How does one get their car out? The skill? No. The tech? No.
Is it equipment?
Is it an item?
It is an item.
It's an item. I would like to use my car. Hell yeah!
Man, I forgot about the rover music.
I fucking love... Why is this... Of all of the things from JRPGs, why are there not combat focuses for the vehicles? That's fucking rad.
It's a rare thing, but sometimes there are. Sometimes.
Yeah, in this one.
Yeah, like
this is one of the few times, yeah. Like I know in some of the Nipponichi games, like the Disgaea series, there is a robot that you can pilot for one of your characters. So, but even that's not like a travel vehicle. Like this might be one of the few games that you have like JRPG characters and also a robot. Actually, we talked about Xenogears at one point. Xenogears, you have the ability to get in the robot during the fight.
Yeah, I mean, I've wanted to... Wait. God damn it,
No effect on Android.
Did that actually cost the TP too? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it costs 3 TP.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You have to learn there's no effect on the Android.
Then how the fuck do I heal our Android before she fucking die?
Probably with...
Have you tried an item?
Yeah, is there mechanical stuff?
Could try a monomate. Here, can you drink?
Can you eat
Demi,
the
drink
telepipe?
this. This is a good
Does
start.
she have her own ability?
I actually think she does. Fuck, I think she has the skill. Oh, hey, look at that!
Recovered?
Wow. Crazy.
Oh yeah, medic power. I think that works on somebody else. Okay, so we save those.
My God. I assume those come back when you rested an end now.
I hope so. I hope so. I don't think I'm getting through here, guys.
What's this? What's this light?
I don't remember. I actually think I gave this up because I was Rika. I think this is Sean.
It's a force field. It could be dangerous if you touch it.
Is this another one of these environmental control systems?
Yes, it is the plate system which controls Matavia's planet surface. Because of its crucial nature, it is blocked off, so that the natives will not just wander in.
Well, fair enough. Like us.
Natives.
I guess we're leaving.
Grizz, are you racist? Was that what that was?
Well,
Grizz is just like
natives.
you say natives. You really mean colonists, you dirty.
well, see, that's what. See, what I was thinking was like that he was pissed off that he was like, "Wow, call us. I just live here, buddy. I was here before you."
Yeah.
Well,
That is what a native is.
Yeah.
and I was about to make fun of myself for saying that he would be upset and claim that he was here before her, but she is 300 years old, so...
Yeah, I mean, in technical terms, he personally was not there before
No, yeah,
her.
he personally, no. But the Maltavians, maybe, yeah.
I think if you've lived somewhere 300 years, then you're a native too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, even if you originally came from somewhere else, you're a native now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's poisoned. Chaz needs anti. What the hell is... Hey, Sean, this was your job.
Ripa!
What is Rimba? Because I remember Ryuka.
Here's one active character of paralysis.
I feel like anti has to be the answer. It has to be antidote.
Well, yes. I knew that. I just didn't know what Rimba was.
Oh,
I couldn't remember that.
My bad, okay.
I've played PSO, Jackson. I know what Anti does.
Then what was Rick?
Wow.
Wow, he wasn't listening, Sean. He'll never get to know now.
No, you said I played PSO, so I know what anti is. That's why I replied, then what was Rimpa?
to remove paralysis, of course, Jackson.
I'm in hell.
Hey, aren't you glad to be back at this though, Sean? Look, you've got a car now.
We have a fancy car with an extremely overactive control panel display.
And you don't love it?
I do.
Oh yeah.
Know if we've been here. I don't know.
I always
if we've
love
been
this
here.
JRPG thing that this rinky-dink bullshit town has the most expensive inn on the planet because it happens to be in a late game area.
Yeah. Most expensive, like this rinky-dink town, most expensive and best gear you'll ever find.
Yeah, I feel like some games handle that a little better than others, but this one seems to just be like, fuck it. We
You mean like
know it
this?
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You mean like this?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Ah, Demi can't wear equipment. Her body is her equipment. That makes sense.
That's cute.
I'm gonna do the thing. I am gonna do the thing. Does that mean am I gonna do the thing?
What?
I don't know what you're. What?
Do you know what armor you have on right now?
mean that Demi's naked?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm glad nobody got more upset
Sean
with
just
me.
leave.
He did. He is not
He
having it
did.
today. Well, we're gonna play. I'm gonna keep playing. I have no
Sean
problem
left.
with this. Boy, he's gonna miss out though. He's gonna be so confused when he gets back. He's gonna wonder where all of our money went.
Just couldn't deal with that.
Uh-huh. Oh,
He's
hi,
back.
Sean. We're broke now.
Yeah, I figured. Did you ever check what equipment you were already wearing?
No, but I know it's not
Like
that. I know it's not this. Hey, look,
That's
it's
a big
back.
upgrade.
Yeah. I think I give the first one to Rika. I think she's the yeah. She's the squishy. Well, yes. Yes. That's 76. Now, fuck. I do this every time. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Wait. What the hell just happened? Why did my
Menu
brain...
navigation difficulty level 1000.
Don't you do this to me, I'm getting back into it, you know how I am. Okay, okay.
True,
God.
it's true. The JRPG menu navigation is like you are very good in many video games, but JRPG menu navigation is always going to be your kryptonite.
I don't know why. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Wow, I'm learning something every day. I can unequip shit. Yes, this goes to Rika first, because her defense sucks eggs. And she also gets the Psy Crown. Okay. And
It also
then-
increases her metal power.
Mhm.
Oh hell yeah!
And she kind of needs it. She is currently our team caster. I don't even... Man, not having Han is gonna suck, but also I think if I remember
Not
correctly,
having Han or Alice.
Yeah, but I think Demi was supposed to kind of make up for that, because she was like, oh, I have healing stuff. Oh, hey, we should check that, by the way. Do you sleep? She does sleep.
Nice. Yeah, she has a recover spec, which is cool though. She's pretty much self-sufficient. She comes with her own recovers.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's neat. I like that it's, like, contextualized for not... And also, like, actually kind of does something unique with just traditional JRPG stuff.
My headcanon is that she is basically just a big solar panel, and that she activates...
Smell the urge to fight in you.
Nah, I just haven't showered in a day.
It may be a necessary evil in order to survive, but I don't like the way you're smelling at me. I don't like you. Get out of my house.
What an interesting interaction. Oh. Hey,
This-
Jackson, do you want to talk about this heroine?
This heroine of the past you talk about? She put her adversary down by force, right? Only uncivilized people would do something like that.
I forgot about the way that people talk in this game. Both of those have immediately reminded me why I'm excited to play this game.
Because its dialogue is incredible.
It's
That
the
was
best.
quite good.
I love it. My, you must be strangers here. This is Termi. This is a village that worships a heroine of yore.
Except for that one lady.
Yeah, her dialogue is pretty. She's got that like welcome to Corneria kind of dialogue.
Uh-huh.
It is a fact that we're a series of earthquakes. Wait, what?
What?
I had to have misread that. Could you start over? It is
There
a fact
were.
there were. Okay. It is a fact there were a series of earthquakes. But I left home because I got sick and tired of that mean old lady. Return to Monson? That's a joke.
I don't remember where Monson is.
It's not a good idea to open other people's cabinets without permission.
Alright, can I have permission to open your cabinets?
But first, I thought a little bit about moving to Termi, but now with the quicksand, I can't even go home if I want to. Besides, my wife would rather stay here.
It's true.
Boy, this controller is going to haunt me.
Oh, is that your controller that's
Boy,
doing
this
that?
this controller, I do not know. I'm gonna just completely replace everything, it seems. It's fucking great. This village has lots of history. Apparently, a heroine came to visit and took to this town greatly. Okay, who is this heroine? Oh, there she is.
That one.
I think we found her.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Nothing here.
Damn it.
Statue of heroine, Alice Landell. A cat? I wonder if it's a pet.
The hair,
It's
no, the
Alice?
here was. Wait, is it really? No, Alice was spelled differently. Hers was spelled with a Y.
Yeah, but
Fair
also.
enough. Maybe it is her. Maybe she spells her own name wrong.
Mhm. This is the hill of the personal carriage. Isn't it romantic? Perfect for a couple, isn't it?
Couple of what?
A couple of assholes like you!
Oh, the Ladia Tower. That's located south of this village. Come to think of it, there was some other person the other day who said he was heading for the tower too. He was tall and gazed at the statue of the heron for quite a while.
Rune, don't stare at people. Rune, don't stare at people.
It's just
People-
a statue.
Don't stare at people. Well, statues can be people too. If the internet and the world has taught me anything, statues can be people too. And frankly,
But aren't you
if-
supposed to stare at statues? That's what
I mean-
Doctor Who taught me.
I mean, if your robot girl stood still, people would just call her a statue.
yeah. I mean, robots are just statues with the ability to
Ambulate.
ambulate and look at you. Robots are statues that look at you, because statues don't look at you.
That's some Doctor Who stuff.
This heroine of ours is beautiful. I admire her. Why'd you crab
What
walk
was it
out of the
saying?
way there,
Where's
buddy?
Holy
Got anything good for me? Whoa! That's the
Hi,
gift
sir.
store!
Holy shoot, this man.
I love his face. What?
Alice sword.
Sword. And the wood
Also got a-
carving.
I love that there's just a straight up souvenir shop.
Fuck yes, dude. We get the. I can get everything here. Yeah,
You got to, man.
I've got it. Yes, dude. That's great.
Wood carving?
Who wants to be this man? He needs a voice.
Oh,
Hey.
Go for it.
Okay. Thanks for your patronage. Will you buy something else, eh? That's great. Okay, I've run out of things to already say. I'm sorry. I just really liked him. Look at him! He deserves a voice! Doesn't he?
I never knew that that was called a pennant. Sorry, I just had to Google what the fuck a pennant is.
You know, for a second there, I thought they just misspelled pendant, or that I misread pendant.
Apparently, it's one of those, like, little tiny triangular flags.
Oh.
Oh. Huh. What do these do? Do they do anything? Look. Okay. The waste to put it here.
To put it here. Okay.
Okay, we're marking something. Oops. I don't know why I did that. Then a sandworm doll made of wood. Okay. So there may be something. Oh, this is probably healing item or something. Or maybe it's who gets the cake. Demi gets the cake. Demi gets the cake.
Does Demi even have taste buds? No
No.
effect on Android.
Just smush it into her face. She's like,
He's
why?
like, oh no, please stop.
Well, there goes a
Why?
perfectly good cake.
It's so light.
It's so light. Well, we can do that.
Alright. Welcome, Kirby.
Hi, Kirby. I'm quickly being reminded how incredibly good this game is. I'm so glad we're playing it again. Where's my car? Oh, there it is.
Your car is becoming lost in the noise.
Can't get in it.
Wait, can I use my car? That was weird.
You were too close to the town, I think.
Yeah, you were gonna run over the town.
Ah.
Also, Kirby, how is Dragon DQ3 HD? It is something I'm highly interested in. It is
Only-
unfortunately. What's up?
The only Dragon Quest I know of that I'm immediately interested in, I believe, is 6.
Why not 11?
I mean, probably 11 too, just 6 has apparently a start that really fascinates me that I would like to experience.
Dude, Dragon Quest 3 also has a really cool start. Like, I hope they keep. And Kirby, I'm fine if you tell me if they do or not. But Dragon Quest 3 has like a really cool question system when you create your character, where it's like, oh hey, in this scenario, is love or justice better? In this scenario, is the truth better or is friendship better, or something like that? Like, and you know, this scenario, so on and so forth. And then finally it'll be like, I have one final question for you, and then it like teleports you like into like different scenarios. Like you're traversing a cave and the cave says to escape, go east, and you could either listen to it or you could go west, or you know, or there's a scenario where you wake up as a dragon and it's like, well, what do? Do you burn the town down, or do you just try to leave the town, or something like that? Like, and that's your character creation.
Oh.
Yeah,
Morrowind does that too.
yeah, it's very cool.
I mean, I like character creators that are all about, you know, trying to do the best that they can to actually meaningfully contextualize your character before an adventure. I like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's a dope like personality analyzer tool thing.
Wait, you?
And I love that the remaining 3 party members, you can just kind of fill in with whatever you want. Like you can, they give you the standard like fighter, mage, or fighter, cleric, wizard to start with, but you can just immediately say, no, I don't want those, and go pick out any other class, or have 3 wizards if you want to run all wizards in your party. You know, besides the main hero.
Without having any context to Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest. Yeah, it is. I don't know why my brain was like, it's not called Dragon Quest. That feels wrong. My only, without any context, Dragon Quest, I didn't realize it was that modular. I just kind of assumed, you know, it's just once again a JRPG situation of here's a guy, play a guy.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of older JRPGs in particular were not that at all.
yeah.
Old Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games are very flexible in terms of your class allocation.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I was gonna say, wasn't it 2 that had the, like, job system where pretty much you kind of crafted your party based on all the jobs?
Dragon. You talking about Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest?
Final Fantasy 2.
Final Fantasy 2 was the one where this was the most fascinating, but it was terribly. It was a rough time back in the original too. It was the one where if you used something, you got better at using it. So if you punched more, you got better at punch. If you took more damage, you got more health and defense. If you used white magic, you got better spirit. If you used black magic, you got better intelligence, kind of deal.
Yet another thing the Elder Scrolls borrowed from older JRPGs.
That's true, yeah.
I never know how to feel about those systems. On one hand, it like makes sense, but on the other, it almost is not good for a video game because then, at least from my perspective, it will lead a player sometimes just be like, I'm good at everything because I just ground everything.
Yeah, they were novel back in the day, but it's difficult to do well.
Yeah, so I've played a couple different versions of Final Fantasy 2. I've never touched the original NES. Well, the PlayStation version was pretty close to the mechanics of the original NES version, actually. But I think even that version was a bit more forgiving. The answer is that the original NES version was extremely grindy. Like, it was painful. Especially because, like, the end of the game was like a, I kid you not, 17 floor gauntlet.
Oh my
Where you had
god.
to go through, you had to go through the Jade Passage, which was 7 floors, and then you had to go through Pandemonium, which was 10. And Jade Passage had the hardest enemies up to this point so far in the game. Like, it was the new hardest area. Followed by Pandemonium, which then had also the newest hardest enemies in the entire game. So this was 17 floors of literally the hardest content up to that point in the game. Just murderous. Like, I don't know how old school players ever made it through that stuff. There's also a lot of hidden mechanics they don't tell you about. Like in the original Final Fantasy 2, armor took away from your casting abilities. It like gave you a calculated minus. So even if you cast like Fire 4 in battle, you do like 200 damage, and it'd be like, I thought I had a lot of intelligence. Well, you're wearing armor, and it never tells you that.
Oh.
Yeah. So you basically
It has to be something that was in the manual, though.
Right.
Maybe, yeah, might have been.
That's the
I
thing. Like, playing older games, particularly older RPGs, is harder now than it was back in the day, because if you are getting it off of some digital platform, you're probably
Right.
not. Even if you get the manual, you're probably not thinking about the fact that you have a manual. And you're not
Case in
used
point.
to having to use it.
Case in point, this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, this is a good example of this game, yeah. Yeah. But all my rambling to say, I want to say the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy II actually struck a pretty good balance with, because it's true, you could eventually grind up everything. Now, funnily enough, the original 2 did do this like pluses and minus system where like if you gained a point of spirit, you would lose a point of endurance, or if you gained a point of endurance, you'd lose a point of intelligence, or something like that. And it was like, it wasn't cyclical, so it wasn't that you were always losing something if you gained something else. There was a point where like the last thing in the line didn't make you lose something else. So if you learned everything, if you like mastered everything, all the stats in the like correct order, you could still get capped out stats. But that is sort of a balancing thing to what you're saying, Isaac, about like getting good at everything. Like it encouraged more specialized play, so that if you wanted to be kind of a white mage with this character, you would typically have a good stat in this and a bad stat in that. Pixel Remaster took that away. There's no negatives anymore. Pixel Remaster also just sped it up a lot to reduce the grindiness of it, and make it just like much more playable for anybody, really.
I mean, that's always
swear.
a good thing, I think. Depending on how it's handled.
Yeah, I swear by it, honestly. I think it turned a game that was borderline just. I mean, like, Nintendo games cost $60 back then, so like you wanted to get some mileage out of it. But my God, like nobody has that kind of time anymore. Not with the sheer volume of games we have these days. Like, I can't be spending 80 hours trying to make it through Final Fantasy 2 when 70 of those hours are just grinding.
Well, and there's an expectation of a higher content density these days where it's not really considered acceptable to be reusing the same content and just like over and over and over.
Yeah. Agreed.
In Dragon Quest III, the hero has the ability to perfectly remember what NPCs have told you. It's less necessary in the remake since they added more directions for the player.
That's good.
Do you just mean like there's a log in the game, or is there like some kind of mechanic around that?
Well, I have no context for what that even means. Like, was there a chance that your character would just be like, I don't fucking know what this person's talking about, when you definitely spoke to the person? Was that a thing? Unless I'm misunderstanding what Kirby means by that.
What I understood that to mean is that there was like a hint system or a log system.
Yeah.
So that if you talked to somebody an hour ago, you don't have to like go find them and talk to them again to find out what they said.
Okay, yeah. I mean, note systems like that are always nice too, so that way you, like you pointed out, don't have to memorize everything.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Damn, I love like unique uses of magic like that. That's so cool.
The magical power of memory.
It's called a pensive, asshole.
Uh-oh.
I did appreciate, honestly, I wish more games did this. I did so much appreciate the recap system in Final Fantasy 13, where like the game had a really long loading time, and so to compensate for it, they actually capitalized on it. Excuse me. Actually capitalized on it, and instead turned around and did this like recap system of like the last few things that like the main quest or main scenario was going on, so you could like recap while you were loading.
Witcher 3 did the same thing, except it sucked shit.
Dang.
For two reasons. One, Witcher 3 has more of an open design, and I believe it had fast travel, so you were loading a lot more often than in a linear game like Final Fantasy 13. And also, it was voiced, and the voiceover is seriously the worst shit ever.
Oh no.
Classic Witcher 3, renowned, award-winning, acclaimed video game. Still some of the worst things you'll ever experience in just pure quality of life.
Yeah, I love that game, but it has some jagged edges.
Uh-huh. This diamond is not even it's not even a cut diamond. Gotta love me uncut diamonds.
Yeah,
Can you send me uncut diamonds?
Send me some uncut diamonds.
Send me some uncut diamonds.
I have to cut them so I can get my diamond cutting level up. You guys remember RuneScape?
No, I never played RuneScape.
Oh dang. Yeah, no, there's literally like cutting diamonds was like a way to there was like a cutting or a gemming something skill.
See, that kind of stuff actually sounds cool. Like, this is my whole thing with MMOs is I do think I would enjoy an MMO if they like went full sail and just went, here's a bunch of people live in an MMO together, and just some people, everybody just has different jobs to maintain it. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, like for what it's worth, I didn't mean to actually drag us into this, but for what it's worth, the moment-to-moment gameplay of RuneScape, I remember sucking terribly. Like it wasn't that fun in the moment-to-moment.
Oh,
but,
I can imagine.
But the skill system was extremely cool. It was one of those where there were just like 30 different skills, and you could just like, there were like 3 different combat, like off melee combat skills. There was range combat, there was your casting, there was your rune crafting, which was basically your ammunition for casting. There was making arrows, there was the fletching skill, so you could, make the arrows and get your skill better in that. And then there was the actual archery damage, skill. There was, the wood cutting, fire making, fishing, just like 3 dozen skills, and they all, and some of them interacted and had good synergies and stuff like that. And I loved that. That was extremely cool, actually.
I saw a roommate
yeah.
playing RuneScape once, and I just saw a guy walking around building fires, and I was like,
Yes, that is extremely common, actually.
oh, what is this game?
because there's the wood cutting skill, and then there's the fire making skill. So you just go chop down like a few dozen trees and fill your entire inventory with wood.
What is RuneScape? D&D 3.5?
Feels like, yeah. And then because the wood cutting skill was like you could cut better and better trees. Like it's like, oh, I can now cut the oak tree. Oh, I can now cut the yew tree. And then the fire making was I can now make fires based off different qualities of wood. It's like, oh, I can make fire from an oak tree or oak logs, and now I can make fire from yew logs. So, and I think fire was a way to like cook fish and various stuff like that. Like, so you would literally have like a line of fire because you're just practicing your fire making ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss it actually. There's part of me that does miss it.
I'll never play RuneScape. You can't make me. You can't make me.
It's too late. It's not too late, but probably not worth it. There's probably better MMOs
Can
out
I
there.
interest you in Rune Station 13?
I would.
That's not real. Don't fuck with me.
I did look back up. This is actually really funny. Another tangent, so my apologies. But I'll read the lines.
Okay, we're just waiting on lines.
I'll read the line and then I'll hop back on the tangent. Rune, so you're here after all.
I think
Was it me?
it was either you or me, Sean.
Maybe it was you, and I was the villain.
Yes.
You were the villain, yeah.
You've come, Chaz. Amazing that you got all the way up here with those short legs of yours.
Rune, this is no time for jokes. I implore you. Give us your assistance.
Do you think anybody knows how to use the word implore? Because I, godforsaken, don't.
It's just
Yeah.
a stronger form of plead.
Yeah.
Beg.
Hey, what happened to Alice? Is something wrong?
Well, the fact is...
Is that right? Such a thing happened. Alice.
What a awkward translation. That's a literal translation if I've ever seen one. Such a thing happened.
Yeah.
Such a thing happened. But let's not be hasty. As soon as we get the Psycho Wand.
Oh,
Psycho Wand?
I'm back in.
Yep. I came here to get it. The Psycho Wand is the only weapon that can break through Zio's magical barrier.
So, Rune,
The Psycho Wand is supposedly sealed up in the uppermost level of the Lieda Tower. I haven't got my hands on it yet. I'm on my way to get it now. Will you accompany me? Once you find the Psycho Wand, I'll be more than happy to lend a helping hand.
okay, I get it.
I'm definitely not the bad guy.
Dang, Rune's always so much tall. I think he was level 20 the last time. Or
Yeah, I was gonna say we're catching up. Actually, he's not that
Yeah.
big now.
At first I thought you were gonna be... I was gonna say you were full of shit because he's only next to Demi, who I love. They very distinctly made her short.
Mhm.
I
She's
actually...
very
I love
It's
how
a cool thing in
small she
general
is.
with this game.
Yeah.
Like they really make a point to have very different body types.
Yeah,
Which is the thing
stuff,
that these old
yeah.
sprite-based games don't always have.
Yeah, that's true.
But you are correct. He tall as fuck. Okay, we want
He's also got
Grizz.
mega TP.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
dude, he's got so much TP. Is he purely just an offensive caster, or does he have some res as well?
I think he's just a... He's got Hinus and Ryuka, that's it, actually. So yes.
Okay.
But I think he's just a really powerful mage.
Gotcha.
No one tell Rune that his Psycho Wand is a 1 in 300,000 drop chance.
Uh-huh.
For his section IT.
I'm still looking for Red Ring. What the hell is wrong with me? This is...
It's just that easy.
It's just got only like 4 HP.
Yeah, I was like, man, I fucked up as soon as I saw 1 HP, and then I attacked with literally the magic caster, and I was like, god damn it, I'm a dumbass. And then I wasn't expecting it to die.
Nice, Rika bucket.
Oh, you learned
Oh, and I got
Disrupt.
Disrupt. What does that do, Sean?
Disrupt.
There are a lot of spells in this game. I have to give it credit. There's a lot of spells in this game.
There are, yeah.
I think you're just gonna have to experiment with that one. That one's not in the manual.
Oh, fuck.
Some of the like late game stuff isn't. Like none of Demi's abilities are in here.
Oh, it's a skill. I'm a dumbass. Well,
Oh,
I don't know
nice,
what that
nice.
makes me a dumbass. I just didn't know it was a skill.
It might literally be an interrupt, like if they're charging or something like that. Possibly.
Only one way to find out. Oh my god, he knows a lot. Wait. Oh, tech camp. Oh, that's an interesting clarification. Except it's...
Huh. Right, because
What?
battle's inside battle. This is what you can use inside battle, and tech camp is what you can use outside of battle, I would assume.
Yes. Huh. That's also an interesting way to organize that. That was kind of confusing to look at for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I assume that tech camp is just the aggregation of what everybody in the party can use outside of battle, maybe?
Well, no,
I think-
it's like
yeah.
adding in escape moves and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Essentially, it's just denoting which ones are ones that you can use in battle and which ones can you use in camp. And there is some overlap, but it just says it for both, which is interesting.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And he's got Warcry and Crash. Okay.
Dang. Rika's really cute. It's unfortunate that she's a minor.
She's 1 year old.
Yeah,
she's
she's
still
1
a
years old.
baby, even though she has the entire knowledge of this planet injected into her something. Wasn't that a thing? Should she, like, actually super smart or something?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
She's been, while you were out here fighting monsters, she was studying the book.
It's just... There it is.
She was in her test tube getting injected with the history of everything. Seals! I'm gonna throw seals at them, I guess.
We were talking about, oh, Tech is sealed, gotcha. We were talking about Rune Station 13, Space Station 13, of course, and I did look it up recently. It is fascinating how much that game inspired. I want to say it inspired, like, 2 games? One of them was canceled, but it was actually going to be like a fairly high-profile game. And the other one was the indie game Borrow Trauma.
I've been wanting to try Barrow Trauma, actually.
Borrow Trauma, yeah.
Yeah, it looks up my alley. It looks up my alley. I'm not going to say our alley, but I would like to try it with you guys, because it looks like a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's multiplayer as well. I think it's completely multiplayer up to like 4 or more people, something like that.
I was going to say, it's like, from my understanding, if it is being compared to Space Station 13, that needs to be multiplayer.
Yeah. And it is, like, that was the person who developed Borrow Trauma, literally cited Space Station 13 as his biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
Saying that, like, he's like, he wanted to recreate this sort of, like, story building, like, this freeform, like, narrative elements that you could just sort of create with something like Space Station 13. Except with better user interfaces and stuff like that, because Beyond games just have absolutely unbelievably terrible user interfaces.
I was gonna say, like, that's like part of the meme, right? Is that Space Station 13 is a nightmare to play, but once you learn how to play it, you really can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like, once you know how to manipulate the system, there's a lot you can do in it.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
absolutely. I love, like, Beyond games have this weird special place in my heart because it is this, like, very strange niche in the gaming community where a surprisingly large amount of things were birthed from. Like, it's got like the same vibes as like Newgrounds or something like that. Like, you know how like a lot of people got their start in like video games and art and everything on Newgrounds as well. Like, it's just sort of this like proto-internet kind of game cluster of games. It's fascinating. I don't know. I can't think of many words to really describe like what kind of environment Beyond is, but it's just a very weird place, and I love it.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've ever played a Beyond game.
They're usually not great. I do.
Good.
I do
don't.
Like, yeah. I did like some of them. Like 98% of them were literally anime or like anime rips, basically. Like, I think Space Station 13 might have been one of the few original IPs, but you'll find there's like you'll find like games based off of I mean, this is like early 2000s, this is like 2002, 2003 kind of deal, where Beyond was even really kicking it full steam. And I would say it probably died out around 2005 or 2006, 2007. Like, I don't really remember many people on that platform after that point. But you'd find like Naruto games, you'd find Dragon Ball games, you'd find a Bleach game, and some of like, and because this is literally just some kids who had way too much time on their hands, like a lot of teenagers being script kiddies, just shoving together random mechanics that sometimes you actually ended up with some really cool mechanics that just were never really saw the light of day anywhere else. A lot of them were pretty grindy, unfortunately. A lot of them had mechanics where they it was very popular to try to include games to have mechanics that wanted you to idle on them like overnight, just so that you would be logged in, because the more people that were on the game, the higher their game would be in like if you're like looking for the most popular games, it's like, oh, 30 people are logged in this game. It's like, well, 26 of them are idling and doing some command that makes them, get stronger over time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. I mean, Space Station 13, though, is a very strange piece of internet culture that I think has gotten, like, a certain amount of, like, recognition for good reason, but definitely is like a very... It's a very weird thing that anybody who's experienced it will be like, it's unlike anything you'll ever experience. But I can't recommend it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
By the way, we didn't acknowledge it earlier, but these centaurs are incredible.
Yes,
Oh, they're
and they are
very cool.
kicking my ass.
They're quite powerful.
They are...
And look at them, they ought to be. I
They are-
love that they're just called centaur, as though they're otherwise unremarkable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There is a centaur enemy in PSO 1 that I can't remember the name of, but it has like a unique name, so they just called them centaurs here.
They're cool as hell, though.
They are cool. I think I want Hinus and then Ryuka, because I feel like we're getting low on resources. Yeah.
I forget. There's not a TP restore item in this game, is there?
I think there is. Hold on. Maybe not, unless Moondew does something, but it's a mysterious yellow perfume. I have... Yeah, I don't think I do, actually. I have Stardew and Moondew, whatever those do.
I mean, one way to find out.
I mean, I only have one of each, though, Shaw. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it.
You could save and then use it.
I could. But you know how scared I am about saving in this game. Here. Fine. Hold on.
Chaos Bringers, by the way, is the name you were looking for.
Ah, yes, Chaos Bringers. They're rad. They look like scary centaurs. They look like scary centaurs. They're bastards. They kick your ass. Yeah, you can use it. You can use it on Rika.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, that's good.
So that's
Maybe-
that's a heal, everybody.
Yeah, that's a full heal. Huh.
So, if that's a full heal, what could the Moondew have done?
I have no idea.
Oh, does it only work on robot?
Oh god.
That would be really dumb.
Oh god. Well, only one way to find out, Sean. Nope!
Huh. No effect on Android.
Who knows? Nobody knows. Mino knows.
It is
Mino
it remains
knows.
a mystery.
Uh-huh.
It does something.
It does something. It boggles the mind is what it does. Hey, did your rate go up? You were 200 last time we were
Just
here.
about to comment on that.
Dude, this
They're
fucking
onto your
tourist
fucking
trap.
thing.
This tourist trap, man. They know.
I want you out of here.
No, they want me to come back because they know I'm going to spend money. Hydrate, man. Love you. Hello, Dodo. I refunded your thing. Not because I wouldn't do an invasion. Oh God, Hydrate Man's back. But the time I played when your invasion request was up, I just was not. Oh God, Hydrate Man.
He's gonna drown.
Emotionally stable to just do invasions because they make me.
Oh no.
Hydrate Man, I love
Dodo's-
you.
I'm gonna get like 3 bottles of water so that I can honor this hydrating.
You should.
Well, that was
You
refreshing.
better. Yeah. Thank you for all the water. Okay. Oh, she's the only
So
one who
with
gets the
all
Psycho.
of this stuff supposed to be Psycho Crown, Psycho Circlet. That's not how I had interpreted it earlier.
Psycho Male. Nobody uses a shield. Nobody uses a shield. For wimps.
Did you hit your 5th hydrate?
Yep. Now, do I get the Psycho Circlet because it's for Rune? Because it's Rune. And surely he's going to betray us, right? Surely
do we
he's
think
gonna...
he really needs it?
I was gonna say, I don't think he needs it, and surely he's going to betray us, right? Like, I feel like that goes without saying.
It is how they've set him up.
Yeah, it feels like it, but maybe I don't know, but maybe he will.
And why would I want to give him something that would make him stronger? I'm just saying. Or maybe
Because
I'm
it'll
being
endear him to
judgmental.
you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Save. But welcome,
How do you
Dodo.
feel about this gameplay loop of doing most of the dungeon and then going back to town to rest and then trying to race through the dungeon to get to the end with your shit?
Weirdly,
I'll go for it.
I was gonna say, I don't mind it because they you get as far as you can get, and then you like leave and then go back to it and get a little bit farther, so you're naturally getting the grind that you would be getting if you had to go out of your way to grind. So it doesn't really bother me. It actually like works it into an actual gameplay loop instead of just getting to the end of something, finding out you're under-leveled for it, and then having to just fail at it to go off and grind anyways. Like, and with the way that they handle encounter design, encounters don't feel like they should be long. They should be numerous, but they shouldn't be long.
Yeah, they're snappy.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's what helps me.
Yeah. You've activated. You didn't ask me, but you've activated my trap card because I know you and I, Sean. I know we've talked about this at length because that's basically what the first Final Fantasy did. Like, it was very much like a D&D dungeon crawl kind of deal, where like a lot of the dungeons were even designed to allow you to straight shot straight to the bottom. Like, it'd be like there's 4 or 5 floors, and you could just kind of cut through everything and not grab a single treasure chest and go fight the boss. But the dungeons were normally pretty strong and would drain your resources really quickly. But the loot was oftentimes really good. And so you would end up... and plus your inventory spaces were limited, so there were a lot of mechanics that heavily encouraged you to go in, try to clear out a floor, grab the loot, go back, save, equip your loot, sell your loot, restock, stuff like that. Go in, maybe take on another floor, go back to town, mess with the loot, and just kind of slowly carve through the dungeon. Because it just wasn't, because of the inventory space and because of everything, it just wasn't feasible to grab it all and fight the boss. You just wouldn't have the resources or the gas or, stuff like that. So, but it was designed like that. Like, it was very much intentionally designed to be a dungeon crawler in that way. And it worked. And I think it worked great. And that's
I would
something
agree
that
in this case too, that it's very similarly designed to be like, they want you to kind of crawl through a dungeon to be prepared for its end and not just breeze through it immediately, but also not necessarily make it a slog. It hasn't felt like too much of a slog to me. It helps that everything is super snappy and everything, and also that it's interesting to kind of even take in context with the online games for kind of having that background of always being a bit of a dungeon crawly thing. That's all I want to add to that. It's my input to that.
Yeah, definitely.
That idiot raised his defense.
And then he died. What a dummy. Who does defense buffs in any game? Man, I used to think, when I was a kid, I used to think that all buffs were useless in Pokemon, because why would I waste a turn not attacking my enemy?
It's often true. I think that's sort of a problem with the format of Pokemon, right? What the hell was that? I think that's sort of a problem with the format of Pokemon, where there's so many like trash fights that you just kind of mash through, that you're not prepared when you get to like a real trainer battle.
True. And plus, Pokemon fights where you have, just because you normally have 6 Mons in your pocket, like Pokemon, even though they have at late game like 150, 200 HP, they only effectively have like 3 or 4 HP. So like, because otherwise if they took damage any slower, it would just be a massive slog trying to chew through 6 Pokemon. So in that, it's hard to spend a lot of time buffing unless you have like full restores on hand to restore your HP between buffing. But you can make the Godmon. Like, once you finish buffing, you have like 3 times defense or 3 times offense or something like that, and you can one-shot or, be immortal. So
Now, and how dare you, Kirby? I was a child once, and that's not fair to say because my frontal lobe hadn't been. Oh wait, that is what you're saying. For some reason, I thought you were saying people who don't have a frontal lobe at all, which is children. It is still children. That still describes children.
Isaac is learning right now in this very moment what children are.
They're not people.
They're growing people in the way that you would grow something in a petri dish.
I think this thing is cool. It has not been a threat.
What did Evil Eye do?
I don't know.
It is very weird that it just is a hit it 3 times. It would make more sense if it was paired with other enemies, but it hasn't been.
So far, anyways. Yeah, maybe we'll see one paired with an enemy and then it'll be a problem? I don't know. Or like more than one of them, because they just appear to creep me out. They're a great design. I love that. Well,
Hey,
this might be a problem. Hey, now I might actually have to use magic on them. Oh,
gotta
she
get that
doesn't.
AoE game on point.
You don't know magic. You do, though.
Look at that first ground type.
Hey, that's what they do, guys. Now that's interesting. What magic did you use that it sucked that bad, buddy? I specifically used that attack because I saw that magic worked on them.
Yeah, they seem to have a weakness.
Apparently it's fire, I guess. Boy,
The numbers, Nathan, what do they mean?
they fucked me up. They fucked me all the way up, huh? I'm a dumbass. They literally are organized in the fucking direction that I have them in the party. God damn it. In fact, this is a waste.
Demi cannot use the technique.
This is already a waste, but I should have used... Well, but this does reses. I should save those. Never mind. God, that does so much.
Box.
What an interesting take on a healer, because again, like, they really did kind of recontextualize what a classical magical healer is to make a robot healer that acts differently. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. It was a little bad.
Yeah,
Hey.
it doesn't feel like that much, but it is like 60 or 70 damage altogether.
Yeah, but like it crossed all of us or something. Not that
And that makes
bad.
it harder to heal. They have Shulk's up B.
Oops. Ah, he can use it. Man, I like Smash. I haven't played it in so long, man.
Pretty sure I just played Smash recently.
Oh, nice.
It's a good game.
Rune can wear it.
Nothing is known about this item.
We put it on Rune? Maybe not? Rune, can I even... it is better
Raises
for him.
his defense. Nothing is known about this item.
But I don't trust him, John. I don't trust him.
Wow.
I'm sorry. We're supposed to be like, he's the big strong guy, and I don't trust him. Oh no. These guys actually scare me.
Maybe this is why Rune turns on you.
Probably, because I don't trust him. Ross
You're
has one
depriving him
spot.
of equipment that no one else in the party can even use. Out of pure spite.
I know what Disrupt does, because I have no idea what it does. Yeah. Whoa!
Ooh.
It's rad is what it does. I should have used a band. Whoa! Air Slash is really good too.
Yeah.
Alright. Wow. Ow. When did you play Smash recently? When did you have access to Smash?
I played it with Ari and Lauren.
Oh, nice. Just the best party game because it's not complete bullshit all the time.
It's a fun fighting game where you don't have to memorize individual moves of every different fighter.
I mean, this is what everyone who likes Smash has been saying about fighting games for all of eternity.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane the efficiency of Smash as a game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was bad luck. I specifically wanted him to heal himself, and they killed him instead. Die. Yeah.
I understand
helps.
why. What's it?
I was just gonna say, it helps with Smash too, that you don't... Every character has different tools at their disposal that all make sense to the same action inputs, right? Like, you can know what to expect. They all just act and behave specifically differently to make them play differently, instead of making every character have a unique set of moves that all work differently.
Yeah, I think there's some universal truths. I mean, we all know that they operate on the same buttons, but like there's the universal truth of like up B is usually a recovery move, and sometimes over B, like right left B, is as well horizontally, but even that's not always true.
Well, they're directional. Like, up moves
Yeah.
usually go up, side moves usually go side, down moves usually either go down or just are in place. Like,
Yeah.
and it's also the fact that, like, yes, everyone uses the same buttons, but specifically because there aren't, like, the thing that gets me in other fighting games is that it's like the way that combos work, the inputs you have to learn are completely bespoke. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Oh, yeah.
like, because other fighting games also have buttons mapped to consistent things. Like, they're not just Calvin Ball.
Yeah.
But the combos as a concept ruin the ability to parse out what you're supposed to even be doing, and especially if those combos are not consistent in what buttons create combos between
Right.
the characters.
Yeah, there is a good chunk of memorization that comes with with fighting games outside of Smash. And certainly
And that can be done well.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, we've also got Smash and Lethal League and,
Right, yeah.
you know.
Games are just much more approachable, like that allow people with like still have a high skill ceiling, but
Yep. Low bar for
Allow-
entry, high bar for practice.
yeah. Yeah. Which is really cool.
It makes
'Cause
me actually
otherwise-
want to play those games with people.
Right, because like if what's up?
I was just gonna say it's also part of the reason I respect Tekken, particularly Tekken Tag, so much is that it manages to use its combos in ways that give each character a distinct feel in terms of how their inputs even work. Like, it's not just that you press X, A, X, Y, because that's the order that the moves go in the combo. Like, there are distinct rhythms to each character that you can feel out and learn by vibe without, like, just having to memorize them.
Oh, I did. That does remind me. I did actually encounter a very cool, terrible game recently.
Okay.
So now and then I fumble into just random games on because I got that like emulator thing that Savannah's parents gave me for my birthday, I think.
That what thing?
It was like it's like a shaped like a Game Boy, but it's got
I'm
like
actually
20
What? No, it's
Yeah.
funny. You started talking about that, and the next day I got an advertisement for it.
Oh, I believe Google's listening.
I remember now what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'll just flip through like random games because a lot of them I love the Game Boy section because there's a lot of them they're just like demakes, or you know, Chinese Pokemon Yellow, literal which is a real thing by the way. The it's actually really cool because we talked about Chinese Pokemon Yellow on stream but in the past. I forgot about that. Point is, there was a game called Power Quest that I stumbled into, and the idea was that you played a kid who had a model, and you went and model fighting, and these models were basically like little baby tiny Gundams, and you could customize them to make them like light, medium, heavy, you know, heavy attack power. You could swap out their parts to swap out their abilities and stuff like that. And the actual gameplay loop was a fighting game. So you put them into fights and then won your credits, and you can go to the store to buy different parts to swap out moves or upgrade like certain parts of your model. And I was just like, dude, it's somebody put like Armored Core into a fighting game. Like I love the idea of like super heavy mech customization meets a fighting game. That's extremely cool.
I was
There's
gonna
gotta
say-
be BattleBots games out there, right?
I mean, y'all are describing Custom Robo, which always reminds me, when are we gonna
Oh,
do
sure.
a fucking Custom Robo for the GameCube? Because I've wanted to replay that, and so badly, because I grew up with it, and I have to know if its story meant anything, because the little I remember of it, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, the actual gameplay was not that good.
But it sounds
but-
cool.
But the ideas that went into it were amazing, and I would love to see just like more of that. Like, so I was just so enamored with the concepts and just so underwhelmed by the moment-to-moment gameplay.
Well, ain't that just the way? Cool ideas, but not
Not that fun.
implemented well.
Yeah. So, this is Psycho Wand.
We can now break the barrier.
Oh, that was easy.
This is it. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, well, shit, Sean.
It's Dio.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is not Zio at all.
Yeah.
Upon the decree of Zio, I am taking the Psycho Wand.
You're Zio's underling?
What a brain-dead kid you are. Whoa! He's 19. I'd call that a kid. Grizz is 19.
Oh, sure, he's talking to Grizz. Okay.
Chaz, don't let him get the Psycho Wand.
You don't have to tell me that. Stop ordering me around all the time.
Come on! Isn't there any time to bicker? It's coming! Oh, here we go.
Lugia.
Dude, I have to kill Lugia. Oh, I should have saved.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're doing it
Honestly,
here.
You've got enough resources, I think you could probably make it through.
Uh-huh. See, that's what I was saying. I was like, should I save them? Probably not, actually.
That'd be a hell of a way to soft lock yourself.
Yeah, don't lock yourself in battle for sure.
Listen, I would never make stupid decisions like that.
We now add 30% damage to our raw techs, according to Kaiba.
Oh, wait, with what? With what? With what? You can't just say that. I don't know how. Unless you're full of shit.
I don't know, it was from a minute ago. I think the context has been lost, I'm sorry.
Well, we'll never know. That was cool. Nope. Attack power up. Ow.
Oh, it's what the Psycho Wand does in PSO.
Oh, yeah.
Isaac, you're supposed to know this stuff.
I don't remember everything, guys. I don't remember everything, guys.
I don't remember anything, guys.
You should probably see a doctor about that, Sean.
I don't remember what that is.
A doctor? Okay, now that's a problem. See, this is where I'm like, ooh, but I don't have any FP.
Uh-huh. FP. Interesting.
TP. I have no TP. I did that! I did that!
Earth probably doesn't work because he's flying.
Oh, that makes sense. Crash don't work
probably
either.
doesn't work because you're bad.
That doesn't help me, Sean. What does Bros do?
Bros. It says here before hose.
It's like you make him expand to do something. Is it a debuff or is it damage?
It's damage.
Okay. Alright, do that. Because I can't do buffs. He doesn't even do buffs. What if I seal him? Is sealing working? Hello, Slash. Ooh! Woo! God, he hurts so bad. Nope! Worth a try. You're my healer for the moment, because you have TP.
Yep. That'll do.
That, and then we just keep hitting them with the big attacks.
Lately is really underwhelming for how much MP it costs.
Oh, it doesn't cast MP, it's a skill.
Oh, it's a skill. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
You say I have enough resources, but now I'm looking at how much TP everyone has, and it's not actually looking that good, Jackson.
Uh-oh.
It's fine, probably. Arrows any good? It did that. I don't know what it did something to us.
Oh, arrows?
Yeah.
You really should have asked. That's your res.
Fuck. Yeah, I really should have,
Oh,
Sean.
sorry. God, the wording is so confusing. It brings up a character who was knocked unconscious, I don't know if there's a difference between that and flatlined. I think not. I think that it does revive.
Based on how many resources we have, I should save his TP for that just in case, and the chance that it does work that way. Res. I guess I also have Demi too, and he doesn't seem concerned with attacking her, which is fine with me.
That backslot game.
Uh-huh. Range boys go to the back. He really wants to kill Rika, like, so badly.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. That seems wrong.
It might be damage aggro. She's doing a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, I mean, she's been the MVP so far.
Okay, never mind. Oh, there he goes. Alrighty. Now I can actually do that. We do that, and then actually we keep that up, and you are going to... Alright! God damn it. Probably would have been helpful to use any of these earlier. Well, guess I know what her next few turns are gonna be. Ouchies. Ouchies.
Damn, crosscut is strong.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Up. Keep it up. Res on you. You. Keep doing that, and then you need to use probably barrier. Probably barrier. Oh wow, that... Hey, look, the barrier's up. That probably would have helped so much sooner. Now nobody die. Barrier did not...
Well, it's that energy barrier. I don't know if it's like specifically
damage type,
magic.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have Spark and Stasis. So that sounds like sleep, so we're gonna do Spark. Ah! Don't know what that did. Don't know what that did.
Man, Flaily is bad.
Yeah, I mean... I can't... look at how low his TP is. I have to save it.
I mean, I get it.
He's got a lot of uses for it. Well, might as well. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll put it to sleep. It did that. She used Leer. Hey, it worked.
Yay.
Dude, it's a good thing I did that. Hey, that's a lot of money. Alright.
Now don't die.
Yeah, I'm almost a little... Well, first off...
I think you still have your escape pipe as well, so when you grab the treasure chest, you can probably just warp out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I also have... Yeah, escape pipes, Heinous. I have ways to get out. Psycho Wand.
We did it! So as long as we have the Psycho Wand, there's no need to fear Zeo.
This is more of a rod.
With the Psycho Rod. Psycho Staff?
You two, is anything wrong?
Is anything wrong? Ooh, don't look...
Don't
No.
look concerned like that.
Don't look at the left side of the.
Don't look at don't look at Demi, because it took me a second to realize that isn't a skull. It's her head, but it's not supposed to look like a skull smiling at you with a big red eye.
Yeah, she looks awful.
I mean, once my eyes adjusted, I'm like, oh, it actually isn't bad. But boy, is it easy to read it as a skull looking at you off screen. Rika, you too. Rune.
What's going on, you two?
Chaz! We've got to return to Krupp right away.
Huh?
Get a move on it. We're leaving. Oh. Chaz! Alice's condition has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Oh no! I'm right here, you don't have to yell.
We're able to meet Rune. That's good.
Alice! Alice! Rune, can't you do anything with your powers?
The Black Wave is not a product of Zio alone. It contains an even more evil power, which I can't cure.
Chaz. Don't worry, Chaz.
I'm here. I'm right here, Alice.
Please help. Chaz. Rune.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Alice.
Chaz. Come here. Let me take a good look at you. You've become an honorable adult before I knew it. From now on, you have to carve out your own destiny by yourself.
Alice, don't say that! Alice!
Chaz. Thank you.
Alice.
I miss you too. Hot damn. Hot damn, these cutscenes are good.
My favorite character's dead.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, and I wasn't expecting that just nice sequence with no dialogue or anything at the grave. That was really good.
Yeah, that didn't need translation. That showed through, like, there was no dialogue needed.
And I wanna make this clear. I did not progress that. That was all paced by the game. That was automatically ran. This might be, well, maybe not one of the there's not really anything that I can think of off the top of my head, because like cutscenes, when did cutscenes quote unquote become a thing? They weren't always in video games when you think about it, right?
I mean, not always. They weren't in Pong.
Depends on when you define it.
Exactly.
Like, I would say that even, talking about really old JRPGs, like even Final Fantasy II had cutscenes, but they were in-engine. Like, they were just sections where, like, characters would emote and do stuff like that, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't like comic book style or like full anime. It was just like, the sprite was doing some sort of emote, so...
This might be, and unless the other, like, Phantasy Star games have it, like, this is maybe the earliest example of an actual, like, cinematic cutscene that I can think of. I can't think of one earlier than this. Unless, again, other Phantasy Star games had this, then obviously that would be earlier than this. But for my money, for what I've experienced, this is, like, the oldest definitive cutscene I've ever seen.
I feel like there might have been PC games that had, like, Ultima or something.
Maybe.
How old is Night Trap? Is Night Trap older than this game?
It's the same generation, I think. It might even be a little bit late. No. Same generation, anyway.
I was gonna say, what about PC98 games? Same generation? I don't know much about the PC98 is my problem with this, so I can't really speak much on it. I just know it existed.
PC98, I believe, was called the 98 because of around the time it came around. So
that would make sense.
That is not.
I knew it. I was like,
PC88, I think is what we meant to talk about.
Well, no, it is called the PC98.
Was it the PC98?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, that's an 80s thing, the PC98.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
that's an 80s thing? Damn,
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
not
it is
realize that PC 98 games were that old.
Yeah, my bad. You're totally right. It release date. One of the release date for the 9801 was 1982, 42 years ago. Dear
Yeah.
God, that is wow.
You can't sleep.
What am I doing?
Chaz.
In a far-off country, before Alice picked me up, I did some pretty bad things. When I joined forces with Alice as a hunter, I was at least able to earn some money and live a pretty comfortable life. Everything seemed to be going fine. But now, Alice is gone. Of course I want to avenge her death. But what am I to do? Should I fight? If so, then what for?
Money, huh? Do you really think that Alice was fighting just for money?
What?
Is fighting technique the only thing you learned from Alice? You better think it over. Hey, Chaz? I'm thinking. It was a really good thing that I was able to get out of the bioplant. I've learned so much from Seed. About oceans, mountains, towns, and people. There's a big difference between knowledge attained from studying and actual real-life experiences. Oh, this is still me. Like, the smell of the ocean, blue of the mountain, the bustling of a town, the warmth of people.
Thank you, Rika. I get it. It's okay.
God damn!
Can I just say, too, I was really digging Chaz's... I know it's just, like, colored for the nighttime, but I really digged the purple version of his outfit.
Oh, dude, yeah. 100%.
That whole sequence was really good. I liked the little detail at the very end of having Rune staring up at the sky. Okay, maybe Rune isn't a bad guy. Maybe I should equip him with some gear, guys. They took the death of a fellow kid. I wasn't expecting Alice to die.
Yeah, me either.
I'm going to return to the academy. I think it's best to report on what's happened so far. I plan to convince the academy to come up with a plan of action.
Good. I'm counting on you, Han.
Oh, this is my wife? No. Who is this?
I think it's his wife.
It's gotta be his wife. Was this me? Who was this?
I think you're my wife, John.
I'm also going to return home. The children are waiting for me.
Chaz, keep your spirits up.
I'll be honest, I didn't know she was with us.
I didn't either. She's here now.
Oh, she was fully NPC. It was a big plot reveal. I actually loved it. It was a big plot reveal to find out that like Han had like either a serious relationship.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
a wife.
I remember her. I just didn't know. It was weird that she's just suddenly here.
I think she was
this
here
is-
for the service.
Maybe.
Well, I think she was also. This might be their hometown or something like that. I can't remember. I think
Oh,
like
shit.
Han,
Maybe.
this was like Han's return to his hometown or something.
I think. I don't know if we're in their town right now. I can't even remember the name of the town.
Anywho.
Yeah. Okay. We better go too.
This is also an interesting constraint that this game has, like, developed on itself. Oh, yep, sure enough, we're in Han's hometown. Krupp, that's it. They only allow you to have 5 characters, but narratively set it up that it will always make sense what 5 characters you have.
Yes.
And I kind of like
Yeah.
that, the way that they've handled it.
You don't need to rest.
Final Fantasy IV did the same thing, and I love how that works. And sometimes unfortunately the writing's on the wall where it's like everybody's gangster until you get a 6th party member and you're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
who's gonna go?
Who's gonna go and why?
That happened in Ys 8 where it was just like big spoiler for Ys 8 in case anyone ever wants to play it, but something like that happens when you get a 2nd doctor, because like you rescue like different crew members where it's just like, oh, here's the tailor, they can help make armor, here's the blacksmith, they can help make
Here's
weapons,
the highwayman.
here's the
Here's
highwayman,
to be highwayman.
here's the doctor, he makes medicine, here's the 2nd doctor, hold on,
To also make medicine.
medicine.
No. Yeah. As long as we have the Psycho Wand, we needn't be afraid of Zio's power.
Let's go to Nervous, in the basement of Zio's fort.
Last, Alice.
Chaz.
I don't think
Oh.
that was quite the emotion that they were looking for with that.
What, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Chaz.
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 Oh, Chaz.
Listen, it's hard to take a name like Chaz seriously, okay?
It is a bit of a wacky staff. It's not as wacky as the, oh shit, can I not remember the name of Sheogorath's staff?
I don't know Sheogorath's staff, so...
Well, I'm disappointed in myself.
Chaz could use the Alice sword! It's
And it's
literally
terrible.
a foam sword!
It's so bad
Your
for him.
defense goes down! Your defense goes down with it! That's amazing. Holy fuck. What a good game, man. I love this.
The Wabbajack, I remembered.
Oh, nice. I love how much, like, I was gonna make the joke until the scene got really, really, really good. But, like, the way that Chaz first responded was just saying Alice's name a lot. And it reminded me of Mega Man X4, where, like, Zero runs in and he's just like, Iris! Iris! Iris!
I mean-
what's happening? What am I fighting for?
I was gonna say, it was like, when he said, what am I fighting for? I'm like, god damn it, I have to think of Mega Man now.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really, really, really good scene, but I did get a smell of a little bit of what am I fighting for.
And
Boys,
we are-
Amathar, and no, we're not winning. The best character just died.
I was about to say, yes, we are. We're making progress. Except, no, we aren't. Our favorite character just fucking died. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, it's a Pyrrhic victory.
Everybody, out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Little delayed there, Rune, but good effort.
Underneath here is Nervous, the center of the entire control system.
Theo! Is Theo in there?
Jazz, I know how you feel, but right now, we've got to shut down Nervous.
We don't have time to talk about it. We must hurry.
Demi's always happy to be here.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'll never be nervous. We about to bust Nervous. Demi, can't you send an interrupt command to Nervous from this terminal?
Impossible. Presently, Nervous is not accepting input from the outside. We can't even access the system unless we get inside its nucleus.
Oh boy. Ah, dude, are we gonna have to fight it off its mitochondria?
Nucleus is the mitochondria of the cell.
It's Parasite Eve all again. Oh my god, we watched the movie. Who wants to talk about the movie? I want to talk about the movie.
It was really fun.
It was.
I would watch the movie again in a heartbeat. It was extremely entertaining. Such a slow burn as well.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Can I still say, though, what was the scene with the snail and the bird about?
Yeah.
Man, I forgot about that.
Right?
That was some symbiote spreading thing or something like that, where basically the snails were mind controlled to be out in the daylight by the parasite in the snails, and then the birds would eat the snails and spread the parasite more through bird droppings, I guess, which would be consumed by more snails, and then the cycle would continue.
That is a real thing, but the way that they framed it, they were like, this is scary, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here?
It was a little bit of Chekhov's gun as well, because at one point one of the kids was just like, does that mean that we can be mind controlled as well? And the teacher was like, no, we're a higher...
Whoa!
Zapped him.
We're a higher order species. We can't be mind controlled like that so easily. And then later on, somebody got mind controlled by, a particle of Eve.
Oh, yeah. For a second there, it's like, he wasn't mind controlled. He was just horny.
No, not him. No, he was just horny.
Well, he was also sad that his wife was dead, let's be honest, too.
Yeah. It was a lot of stuff. I read into the background of Parasite Eve, the novel, and apparently the movie actually really toned down a lot of stuff. Like a lot of the things that had happened in the movie were more less aggressive and more consensual than apparently the novel had originally written.
That sounds about right, based on the kind of writing they were going for, unfortunately, to me.
Yeah.
The people in this building
That's something I kind of loved about the movie, though, is that it's
yeah.
weirdly wholesome.
It was. Actually, I really loved the fact that this iteration of Eve was willing to go ahead and step aside and basically suicide hug because it wasn't necessary for Eve to mature in this specific moment. Eve was going to win the war in the end, so this iteration of Eve could go ahead and just give in to love, and because in some shape or form the original person was still in there, or at least Eve, this version of Eve, had come to love
Well, and it's I read it more the other way around of Eve was the one who had loved him from the very beginning.
Oh,
she's the one who chose him, and she's the one who said the things that made him love her. The love story was always between him and Eve. The wife was always superfluous.
That's a really good point, yeah. No, you're totally right. Cause
the second half of Mind Control is she talks about how she utilized his wife to be like, I only had her like you because I needed you. And that's a fair point. I never thought about that.
Yeah, 100%. It was Eve. It was that iteration of Eve that fell in love with the doctor.
I still love the doctor's thought processes. What was it? What was the part that the guy was like, so what are you gonna do with it? And he was like, yes.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing with her liver.
Well, it wasn't even that. He just said something that doesn't answer the question at all. He just goes, yes. Oh fuck, I went in a circle. How did I go in a circle? Did I go down?
You went up and then you went down. And then you went up and then you went down.
I'm lost already, somehow. Now, these things are called float mine. Maybe I shouldn't hit them. Grizz doesn't care.
One way to find out.
I was gonna say, Grizz don't care.
Are they bomb?
Okay. Okay.
They do not appear to be bomb.
I was just concerned. They are bomb. They're bomb, but not the way that I expected them to be
They're
bomb.
reverse bomb.
mean, they're not really reverse. They do what a bomb does.
I'm referring to the monster from Final Fantasy that is called a bomb.
Oh, right. Because bomb don't like being hit by melee. See, I thought how did I get back down?
Ooh.
I'm lost.
Uh-huh.
How did
You went up, and then you went down, and then you went up, and then you went down.
I know, I was so excited to talk about Parasite Eve, and I swear I was paying attention to how I got here, but I have no idea how I got back at the beginning. I will maintain that. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, look.
Wave shot.
That sounds good. That sounds like a gun. That sounds like a gun. It's a gun. It's a
It just
really.
fires blanks. Holy shit, that's strong.
No, it don't, Sean.
Well, it's because it's sound waves. So it's just blanks. It's just really loud blanks.
You know, if you ever like blanks still need ear protection, that shit will hurt your fucking ears.
That's what I'm saying. You're the one who was like, oh, they're not blanks. They're loud as fuck, boy.
Also, can I say that the enemy designs in this game have been absolutely phenomenal? I've loved every single enemy we've found. They're so unlike anything I've seen, actually. They really are. They're very creative.
Cool.
Hey, I got shifted. That's good. Hey, I know what that one does. That one's real good. Also, we get to listen to my favorite bop in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I love this Tech Dungeon song. It's so good.
It is a real jam.
Sega has just always been on their game when it comes to music. It's always even a little surprising to me for some reason. I don't know. It's like, given all of the varying qualities of Sega products, their music always fucking slaps.
Mm-hmm.
They just know.
And yet somehow there's not really any Sega composers that are like
renowned. I was gonna say, I was like,
Renowned.
who is like even the composer for this game?
to Google.
To Google. What has he done? What did he do? Who's this on Grizz?
Izuho Takeuchi.
Ah. And I will springboard this into more composer talk, 'cause we should also talk about the composer for the Parasite Eve movie, because it caught us all off fucking guard.
Apparently he didn't do very much. He did Phantasy Star 3 and 4. He did he did a game called Dark Wizard for the Sega CD.
That sounds awesome.
And then he did Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, I think. It's kind of hard to interpret some of these credits. Some of them just say sound.
Question mark?
Sound. Oh, and I'm sorry, it's a she.
Oh, nice.
But she did Phantasy Star 3 and 4 and Land of Illusion and Dark Wizard.
Well, your music rocks, girl. Good as shit. Ooh. Demi, that looked like it hurt.
Oh boy, Dark Wizard is ugly.
Well, maybe the music's good. Maybe the music is good based on this.
Maybe. Well, I can't understand what this game is. Every single screenshot of this game looks like a different genre.
Sounds like a game we need
I
to
need
play,
to dig
Sean.
deeper into this.
Yeah.
Dark Wizard, known in Japan as Dark Wizard.
Good.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
At least they're consistent.
The gameplay takes place on a hex map and features turn-based tactical battle scenes. Control one of 4 playable characters. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
John is processing. John is processing the bit.
It seems like it's just a tactics game. I just don't understand how some of these other screenshots play into it. I'm about to pull up a long play.
Boy, this dungeon is way more extensive than I was expecting it to be.
You have to do multiple runs of the dungeon.
It's just, I was like, there are so many different directions, and I've just kind of been going, and I'm like, do I know how I got here again? I know I'm making progress, but I feel like I missed some doors. This is a pretty extensive dungeon. Should probably stop using that, but I won't. But I won't.
It won't.
To figure out what the hell this thing is weak to, because he seems to be pretty resistant to everything else. Maybe bros will be good on you. You hate Sue? Hey, you hate Sue? Hey, you hate water? Probably should be using Spark on him, honestly. Well, I'm paralyzed.
It was the thing that one-shot him every time you've used it so far.
Boy, I am getting bank in this dungeon though. Holy shit. I have so much money now. Okay, good. I'm glad that... Oh wait, no. Rune is paralyzed. I was about to be like, boy, I'm so glad I can use that when he's paralyzed, but he wasn't, so never mind. But yeah, the composer for Parasite Eve, the movie, was also the composer for Ghibli?
Yeah, Joe Hisashi. Yeah.
And the music is really good.
Yeah. Music's quite good. There's only 6 tracks, so in a 2-hour movie, the music does get repeated quite a bit, but those 6 tracks are really good.
I didn't
Hey,
even
so the
realize
music
that.
for Dark Wizard does kind of beat ass, as it turns out. The
Good.
main battle theme is like a John Williams score.
Oh my god! On a Sega CD, you said?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that probably sounds fucking wild. No. Hope Flalele is good against regular guys. Hope Falafel's good against regular guys. It's pretty good against regular guys. Well, we might have to check it out. I've never played a Sega CD game.
Oh, it looks really bad.
You think that's gonna
It
stop
is. I
me?
realize now why all of these screenshots were so confusing. It's Fire Emblem, so it's a tactics game, and then it gives you the like side-on sprite animations for when people hit each other.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, the sound mixing is so bad though. The music is really good, but there's like really awful long load times on everything. So every time you do anything, everything just like stops. The music cuts out dead for like a full 4 seconds before the next thing loads in and happens.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's no good at all. Great.
But yeah, it's just Fire Emblem. It's just shitty Fire Emblem.
Darn. Not even like interesting Fire Emblem, just shitty Fire Emblem.
I mean, I didn't see anything interesting. I'm not gonna waste my life poring over whatever this game has to offer.
What, like me? Yeah, you can't paralyze robots, you idiot. Robots don't even have blood to paralyze. I missed. God, these guys are being an asshole.
Use guys is some real asshole.
They really is. They really is. Probably need to leave and go. Nope. Can't eliminate the robot. Well,
Only stasis them. Or not stasis, static them.
Huh? Missing Rika. Or Demi, I guess. Goodbye.
Wow.
What? What?
Even you can't tell them apart.
No, I can't. Oh, thank God.
Damn, Rune's physical attacks suck.
Well, I mean, he is a mage. That's why I'm like, I really need to get him out of here because he has no TP. Still don't know what stasis does. I'm guessing it puts things to sleep.
All
Yes.
that you finally used Spark.
I mean, had to.
I just don't know why you didn't start with that.
Just had to, John.
Okay.
Where's my car?
I'm using Milo's favorite blanket to pet him, and he looks so happy.
Glad he loves it. I'm glad for him. Now this is what kind of sucks is I don't remember where that town we got the Psycho gear is from, so I hope I really don't need it because I really didn't get it for everyone before we left.
I'm sure Krupp can accommodate.
We've been to Krupp. I'm pretty sure we have everything they can to even accommodate.
I mean, sometimes these kind of games will update the equipment in an old town if you have to come back. Not
Find
often,
out.
but sometimes.
Let's find out. It better have good shit, Sean, or I'm gonna be mad.
We'll
I'll be
never get these
upset.
10 seconds back.
I'll be upset. Oh. Ew. Nope.
Dagger!
That's bad. Maybe the armorer will have better stuff. Nope. Leather. Hey, it's bullshit. Hey, it's all bullshit.
Oops, all bullshit.
Oops, all bullshit. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, sad to see are, like, now some of my favorite things to say, because they're so stupid. Ah, it's my favorite, Speared!
We do
Everyone-
love Speared.
I was really expecting, yeah, I was about to say, to pretty much murder everybody in one hit, and wow, that, interesting.
Speared is a big boy.
He is. He didn't even make a move, though. He just got too nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he saw all his friends die around him, and he was like,
Do I really
Shit.
want to... Do I really want to follow this guy if this is what happens to me and my friends?
I do not need this.
Uh-huh.
I know not this bigot.
Not this bigot? I forgot about I know not this bigot.
It's my favorite thing. I'll never forget it.
It's one of the best lines in that game.
Gwyneth
It might be my favorite line of dialogue in any game.
Gwyneth can suffer the consequences, but we will always love Quinn as chief. They're not really their dad. They weren't really their dad. Were they?
Grandpa? Isn't it their grandpa?
That was, I think, that was
Vivi's grandpa is who we're trying to find out about.
Yeah, and we ask Quail about Quan,
Yeah.
and Quail says, "I know not this bigot."
But I guess we don't know his relationship to Quina. We don't really know what they are to each other.
Yeah,
Is it
Frankly
Quina's,
speaking,
is Quina their apprentice?
yeah, sort of like a teacher-student relationship. It feels like.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, if anything, they probably, based on what I remember, don't want anything to do with Quina.
It's true. Go far away. Learn about the world. Eat many things. Away
Never
from here.
return. I will say, out of the kind of character that Quina, like that kind of character, Final Fantasy character trope, Kachi is probably my favorite.
Who?
I can't remember. Kate
Pikachu, you
Stiff?
said. I see.
Is
Oh,
it Kate?
yeah.
How the fuck is it spelled?
It's written Kate Sith, but you are correct that it's supposed to be pronounced something closer to Kachi.
And the only reason why I pronounced it that way is because, not because I knew to pronounce it that way. I won't take credit for that.
Well, that's why I was so confused, because I've never heard any other human being say that name out loud.
I mean, I remember, well, what the hell did we call him? Lolcat? Is that what we called him? Is Lolcat?
Yeah, it was Lolcat, yeah.
Which is pretty accurate.
Yeah. See, I don't... Oh, that's what happened. Boy, how did I get so confused doing
I like
that?
this tower enemy.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
why
cool.
it gets to take credit for the whole tower, but he's
He
cool.
is. It's because he is a whole tower, man. Look at this guy.
Tower.
I would describe this man as the whole tower. I hit him with whack. Gotta hit him with a whack. But the only enemy type in this area that still befuddles me is the guys who seem to be really tanky and paralyzed. They're kind of a bastard. Otherwise, everything else in here has been fine. I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative with my TP.
With your PP.
With my PP.
With the PP.
I mean, that's something neat. I actually kind of like that you aren't just encouraged to use the strongest spell for resource management reasons. Like, I like that.
I mean, that's pretty much every game.
Yeah.
Like, RPG, anyway.
Listen, I still remembered... Well, no, I guess I did do that, and I still, like, used lower level magic in Final Fantasy, yeah.
You can just summon your biggest summon every single round.
But
You
I
only get like 3 of those before you're out. If
Definitely.
you're lucky.
wanted to, sometimes. Not if you use Jin. Is his name Jin? What the hell is the
Jin?
money man? Who's the money man?
Oh, in 10? It starts with a Z.
Oh, does it? Let's start with a J.
Oh, like Yojimbo or something like that?
Yojimbo!
Yojimbo!
We were both wrong.
Oh my god, and we're both idiots because his name isn't even like a fancy name for a summon, it's just literally a mercenary.
Yeah.
Technically I guess it should mean, like, guardian or protector. I totally remember what that fucking movie is about. I can't even remember what they call him in the movie, but they do call him Yojimbo. That is what his job is.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
7 Samurai, man.
I know! I would love it! If Yojimbo is anything to go by, I know I would love pretty much everything Kurosawa touches.
I wouldn't go that far.
I do want to watch Ron, too, because, again, like, I want to see what that man would do with a color film, too. I think that'd be really good.
I'm interested in Ron.
It looks good. It certainly looks good visually, period. I can see that man doing some good stuff with color. Sar. Oh, I got Sar. Whatever. I wasn't paying attention. Who the fuck got Sar? Who has SARS?
Not this one.
Not this one. Oh, he got Gathu? Oh, okay. I think that's Gathun... Wait, no, Gathunder isn't nothing. That's nothing. Oh, she has Sar. Hey, Sean, what the fuck is Sar?
Sar!
I can use it outside of combat.
It's all healer. Heal all.
Oh! Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, that's good. Boy, I should have seen how much TP you used. I was not paying attention. A lot. Okay, we don't do that more. Answered. Asked and answered. I was wondering too, because that's actually kind of a nice little bit of quality of life out of Final Fantasy that I was kind of missing was out of combat healing. You could just heal everyone. Oh wait, I was wanting to go backwards because I wanted to know what that other elevator did.
Kirby, that is correct. You get a gold star.
SAR is the measure of rate of RF radio frequency energy absorption by the body from the source being measured. So is it how radioactive you are?
No. How much you're absorbing.
Oh. So how much SAR do I get from eating, like, 5 bananas?
Like 2.
And it's good that it goes up, right?
Oh yeah, you want to absorb as much you want to absorb as much
Radiation.
in general. Anything you can absorb, you should absorb.
Uh-huh. Guys, remember to not trust the carrots in the bananas. They irradiate you. They've got trace amounts of radioactive material inside of them.
You're radiating right now.
Oh, aww.
You're a radio right now.
Aww.
You killed the radio star right now.
Oh. I would never hurt Clint. Who would? Let's be honest.
Ceramic gear?
Isn't that bad? I feel like that's
Quite
bad.
I feel like it'd be really good until it's bad. Like, it's one of those where it's got like good hardness, but as soon as you crack it, it's done for.
Oh no, she uses it. No, it's good. It's good for her.
Okay.
Go.
I could have sworn we'd had ceramic gear before. No.
Well, that's the thing is, this is gear. We've had ceramic mail and ceramic and
that's
grape suit.
confusing.
Yeah. But this is specifically the cast armor is what I just got. So now she's made out of. She just strapped a ceramic dish on her chest. It's better than whatever she had before, honestly. Hello.
Oh.
It's us, the Goob Crew.
Isaac is stabbing the tech master.
I am stabbing the tech master, clawing his eyes out right now, shooting him with a gun. Hey, I got the Dimate. Have I been getting shit this entire time? I think that's a first.
Not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, that's a first in this entire dungeon, I think, actually. Don't use reverser. What the fuck is out? What the hell is arrows do then? Because reverser definitely is the revive spell, so what the hell does that do?
Well, reverse does a little bit of healing. I think arrows is like for a status effect.
Maybe.
I think there's an unconscious status effect, like asleep.
You're an unconscious.
Oh, it's aroused.
status
It's just spelled bad.
Oh. So he just wafts some smelling salts in your face, and you go, oh god.
Dumps a bucket of water on your head.
Maybe they spelled it wrong because they didn't want to get in trouble.
I mean, they didn't have enough letters to spell it right, but why they had to use a W is beyond me.
Because it's our-ows. Like, if you sound it out...
Our-ows or your-ows.
If you sound it out, it makes sense. I don't think it makes it good, but if you do sound it out, that is technically, yeah. But everyone's gonna...
just use the U.
I was gonna say, I was like, but we're gonna pronounce it arrows because because English sucks, actually. And they just made up a word.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a bit of everyone's fault, okay, Sean?
I think they could have used a U and it would have avoided this whole confusion.
Yeah, but this is also Phantasy Star we're talking about, where they purposefully
I mean, you do have a move called Bros Before Hoes, so like I get it.
I mean, some things are just spelled wrong because that's how they decided to spell it, to make it different. To make it different in Fantasy. Well, now I feel like I really regret not buying that hat for Rune. I should have trusted him. I just assumed he was going to betray us, okay? So now he's probably going to fucking die.
He's fine.
That's probably the way I have to go. Okay, that's definitely the way I have to go.
I like the wording on the traveling techniques in the manual, because it really is careful to specify that it says teleports all characters to such and such, and I'm just like, no. Why did you feel the need to specify all characters?
Uh-huh.
Was there a concern that it might only transport some of us and leave the rest behind?
You know, there was an iteration that they were designing for where they only teleported some of them. They went, maybe that's not a good idea.
You just permanently lose access to party members every time you cast that spell.
Uh-huh, and you have to go back and find them because they get lost and confused.
And they're dead when you get there because they were alone in a dangerous area.
Inside of a dungeon filled with robots and monsters.
Alone
Just
and
like content
dangerous.
warning.
Yeah.
You're fighting Blausen and Balduel.
Dude, he's blousing, am I right? Dude, he sure is blousing, am I right?
During Quest
Guys?
3, some enemies can send your party members back to the starting town.
He is
Like individual party members. That's wild.
That is why.
There's some moves in old JRPGs that really are that brutal, like... Even not that old ones. Final Fantasy X has one like that. It's not that brutal, but... There is a move that can just eject an enemy or a character from the fight.
I know Bros does something, but it really felt like it did nothing.
Bros Before Hoes.
I know it does something. Ah, fuck.
What?
What? Hit him with what? Hit him with what? Oh god. He's the one with Ligma. Ligma ball.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Yeah, okay. That does work that way. Pure Peril. I got plenty of those. Yeah, I got plenty of those. Thank God. I do find this interesting also that normally you have a party medic, but in this, they actually give, like, healing is actually a multi-team thing here. It's actually, there's like a duo party mechanic for it, almost. Wait. I did.
He's become lost again.
Oh, Sean, I just was in that fight too long.
Handshakes before pickaxes, indeed.
We don't want anyone getting pregnant.
Yeah.
That's what I learned in high school, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Hey, this is Zio's personal guard.
Whoa.
I mean, these are all his personal guard. We've been killing them the entire night.
Yeah, but I only just now read their name.
Well, they're all dead. They had a lot of money on them.
Oh, they kind
They're
of
actually-
Zio pay as well.
Yeah. Apparently. Oh my god. Jackson showed me the very wonderful official AMV for Keto Saiba. Keto?
Seto Kaiba?
Seto? Who the hell is Keto Saiba?
Oh my god.
Dude, he's on a diet, man. He won't shut up about it either.
Yeah, the ketos.
Dude, Seto Kaiba would do keto, though. How do you think
yeah.
he keeps in shape?
Hey, Yugi. Have you tried this new diet yet?
No, you couldn't. You're not rich enough like me.
The ingredients cost more than an arm and a leg. Only I can afford it. I Seto Kaiba.
What are you allowed to eat on the keto diet? It always struck me as a really weird diet.
Look it up and we'll finally know what the hell Seto Kaiba's diet is.
The only sad thing about getting Isaac gameplay is that the silly hat covers the doingle. It does cover
It's still
your
there.
doingle.
It's still there. You can see it. You can see it. It pops out every now and then.
Here are
Grass.
the only things you're allowed to eat on the keto diet: egg, guacamole, berry, poultry, asparagus, cheese, nuts and seeds, cauliflower milk, keto vegetables.
No, bad. You can't start off so specific. The first thing on this list was guacamole. You can't then just throw in keto vegetables.
Yeah, that sounds like everything. That sounds like Seto Kaiba's diet, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Berry.
And then the next item is medium chain triglyceride.
I just saw it.
You know,
Injected or consumed, really up to the user. It's a very custom diet.
Cheese. Cottage cheese is also on this list.
Of course. Seto
Jeez.
Kaiba eating a bucket, just you see him eating a bucket of cottage cheese and injecting a fucking chemical into his blood.
apparently it's a low-carb diet used to treat epilepsy.
But of course, because people are awful, they do it anyways when they don't have epilepsy.
Uh-huh. I mean, avoiding carbs can be useful in the broad sense if you're concerned about weight loss. Carbs are an easy way to get calories, so avoiding them is an easy way to get less calories.
True. I just always have mixed feelings on here's a very prescriptive diet for a very specific purpose, but I'm gonna do it to lose weight.
Uh-huh. Today's challenge, replace the water in your friend's toilet with apple juice so that way flushing the toilet will make it look like it's filling with urine. Oh, like in the tank?
Well, what if I just piss in the tank? Then it will actually fill with urine.
That tank is bigger than your entire torso. You don't have that much urine.
You don't know how much I'm drinking water these days, Sean. It'll take a couple. Listen, the process here is you go for the piss, you start chugging water. Hydrate, man.
Hopefully not out
Hydrate,
of the
man.
toilet.
Piss into the top. Chug more water.
How long are you living in this fool's toilet?
Alternatively, cranberry juice. Now that would just
Or
be
coffee.
scary. Or coffee. Wait, no. See, now Creeper, why would you pour coffee into a toilet? That would be bad.
Just
I think
call
for
me
everyone.
Creeper.
No. No. I just said names in an order, but wasn't thinking about the order of the names I was saying, okay? I didn't think about what happened. What happened? What happened?
You're not supposed to pour the coffee into the toilet. You're supposed to drink the coffee because it's a diuretic.
Oh,
It'll make you pee more.
And then they'll be really confused because it'll be like, why do I smell so much coffee? And why is the tank filling with piss?
Uh-huh.
Every time I drink coffee, that shit reeks. I just drink a lot of coffee, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Guys, why is tea allowed to just be apple cider?
Is it? I mean, I guess it is.
Why is
yeah.
there allowed to be tea that's just apple cider? It's very weird to me.
As in, so wait, is your confusion here the existence of apple cider, tea, or both?
Apple cider makes sense to me. Tea makes sense to me. Tea that is apple cider does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
How have you found this wondrous mystical thing? Because that doesn't make sense to me either.
I'm drinking it right now. It's just like generic ass normal tea company tea.
Like it was in a tea bag and everything, but it's
Yeah.
definitely apple cider.
I mean, it's watery apple cider because, you know, you make it in water.
Uh-huh.
But it's just apple cider.
Speak for yourself. I also make apple cider and water if you're talking about the apple cider packets. I'm not rich enough to...
Apple cider packets.
Yeah.
Is that... Are you talking about tea?
Uh-oh. Hey, they are different people. Well, I'm sorry I didn't
who
trust
is
you,
this?
Rune. Rune, you just really looked like a bad guy, and you sounded like one too for a while.
Well. You made it here. It was to be expected. You should be aware that one step further is the road to your death. I won't let you escape this time. Oh, Reverend One, lend me power!
Oh boy.
Dang, this man occupied two like horizontal squares. Like he was 2 squares wide.
He's a wide boy. He's got them Warcraft pauldrons.
Yeah, he too.
This is before even Warcraft had Warcraft pauldrons. In fact, this might be before Warcraft existed. Maybe Warcraft 1.
Dude, this music fucking rocks, by the way.
It's pretty good.
Nightmare! Oh, I
Yeah.
fucking forgot. Oh god, he's horrible.
Oh, I love him.
1 damage.
Well, your attack power is up, so that'll help.
Maybe. Well, that's
1
not...
damage.
It'll be interesting to see if this is another scripted loss.
I was gonna say, it's feeling pretty scripted loss so far. Definitely... Hold on, am I dumb? I definitely gave him... Oh man, if I was a real stoop, listen, I feel like it... Sure. No.
No, what? What are you doing? What are you
Psycho
asking?
Wand wasn't equipped. Ooh!
Woo!
Neutralized!
He's dead, you won.
Okay. Okay. Did I use Shifta? Fuck.
I don't know.
I think
Berser.
Shift is attack up, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yes.
You did then.
Okay. Boon. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Hey! Get up, Grizz.
We have a fighting chance.
It's true. Get up, Grizz. I don't know how close to the end of the game we are, by the way, and this is feeling pretty conclusive.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't think so, unfortunately. It's either
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Well,
Wow. Gotta
that
play
just
more of
means-
this fucking game.
no, it's like I don't think this will be the last of Zio. Like he'll probably
Oh, I see.
like
I
either
mean, if nothing else, like, we definitely have more apocalyptic stuff to deal with.
that's true. So I think either what's going to happen is either he scripted losses us or he
I mean,
summons
this
the
can't
ultimate.
be a scripted loss at this point.
Yeah, we have... That was terrifying. I actually thought something bad, like something broke. I was like, oh no. What
Cooper,
happened?
I would say the ocean is a soup, except that the ocean is not, edible.
Not
That's
that you not based on, that's not fighting words, Sean. I definitely would try to eat the ocean. I definitely have tried.
Able to put it in your body is not the same thing as processable by your body. Edible doesn't mean you can put it in your mouth. It means that you should or could eat it and it would be fine.
Ooh.
Welcome, Robert.
Is that classic? Hey!
It is classic.
Thanks for following, Robert. I'm so scared. That did not heal very good. That spell kind of sucks for how much TP it takes. It kind of sucks.
How much TP does it take?
12?
Boy, that is a lot, huh?
For 20 health for everyone?
That is
That's
less
pretty good.
total health than you get out of Gi-Rez.
Uh-huh.
That is an inefficient ass spell.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh boy.
Origin. Oh my
Oh
god.
no! Demi's dead.
Uh-oh.
No. Magic don't work. Wait.
One way to find out.
Fuck. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Please, please reverse her. Please reverse her work. Please reverse her work.
Do it.
That's bad. That's bad. Hey, it's bad, guys.
What?
Do I have...
Is it? Did it just not let you?
Yep, it just wouldn't let me do it.
Oh no!
Yeah!
Quick, use the pennant.
Help! Help! Pennant! Flag! Flag! I mean... Oh, this is really
That's
bad.
really bad.
This is really, 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 really bad. She had 3 reses on her. I didn't think she was that close to dead. I really didn't. I thought I was paying attention. Oh, this might be party wipe. Well,
Yes.
okay. This is getting...
Don't forget that you can defend
That's true.
if you need to just like regroup a little bit. Yes, there is Stardew in this game.
We don't know what it does, though. At least I
No, we
don't
know what
it
Stardew does. Stardew heals all your humanoids.
Oh yeah, it's full heal. We don't
We
know
just
what
don't know what
Moondew
Moondew
does.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Chaz.
But Chaz.
Okay, it doesn't work that way. I'm worried that they're gonna do... God damn it! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yep, that's
It's okay,
bad.
Rune's dead.
Just gotta go all in, huh? I don't think that I have any other choice other than...
Yeah. Max damage, dude. Do it.
Fuck. Come on, man.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Fuck. No, that's bad. Get it, Grizz! Hey, Grizz. I forgot you have this. Does this do damage? Oh, he's dead. When was the last time I saved, guys?
Oh, it was a while ago.
It was a while ago, I think.
Was it? It wasn't at the beginning of the damn thing, was it?
No, you saved. Isaac, you saved. Isaac, you just deleted this entire stream's worth of progress. And maybe more. I don't know when the last time you manually saved was.
I don't think there is one.
Oh my god.
I hit the... Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Well-
hold on. Does that go into your recycle bin? When you overwrite it, does the old one go
Hold
into
on,
your
hold
recycle
on,
bin?
Hold on.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hold on.
Probably.
A
Probably
little
not.
bit of
But...
the previous versions. Are you?
You don't have a restore point set up.
Is that not how that works? I'm a dumbass. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hope everybody's enjoyed Phantasy Star 4. Next week, Phantasy Star 3. The good news is there's
Oh,
probably a
wait a
fast
second.
forward. Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
What's up?
Think. How did this work? These were
Oh.
saves. We're fine. I just have to do
did you
some
have a collection of
research.
saves or something
Oh
like
my god, I remember. Guys, they're gonna save me again, but this time because I'm an idiot. What was the fucking PSO or PS4 saves?
You
What
need
the
to
hell was?
say Phantasy Star, my guy.
that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. What the hell was the name of that website? I was like, it's about to save the streams twice, guys.
I can't believe you've done this.
Now this one is on me. This one's on me, boys. Yep. Well, don't worry, guys. It's fine. Find out where this leaves off. But I'll
Can we
probably
just read what that said? Because it said some shit that I didn't even sound familiar
What?
to me.
This is after completing the job at Addo of Tinker Bell's dog?
I think you want number 16.
Yes.
Yes,
You're right.
And seeing Alice dies from the Black Wave, Alice's death. Next up is going back to Zio's fortress, but first let's stop off at Aido and see if there's any more jobs to do as a hunter. Okay, cool.
I didn't even know I missed shit. I'm so sorry, though.
They did seem pretty urgent. They were like, we gotta get to Zio's fortress now.
Mm-hmm. Classic JRPG stuff.
I mean, that's not a JRPG thing. That's just an RPG thing in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it's the responsibility of the player to be like, no, I'm doing all the side content first, and you can't stop me. Screw your clocks.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
This is
And
why
to be
Morrowind
fair-
is great, because the main quest in Morrowind opens off by being like, fuck off and integrate yourself into society, you outsider trash.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, going straight there wasn't even a problem, so it wasn't even like a grind thing. Well, we'll see how bad this is, and then
Yeah, we'll
decide.
see what your... I'm curious what level these characters are going to be. I'm sure it'll be appropriate. I'm just curious how it compares to where you were.
I will admit, I remembered getting it and being like, oh, these guys are kind of underleveled, actually.
Yeah, I think we talked about the last time because we were like, what's worse, underleveled or overleveled? And
Yeah,
we said,
and overleveled is definitely worse.
yeah, because at that point you've neutered the difficulty of the game and
there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
This is why I should not be trusted with saves. This is why I'm not trusted with saves. This is why I never learned how to be good at saves to begin with, but I shouldn't be trusted with them either.
You're the one who's choosing to use save states instead of the game's actual save.
Remember? The saves weren't working. Wait, what the fuck?
I see.
Except this one didn't work. What the fuck? Okay, no. We're good. We're good.
For future reference, you should probably keep 2 separate saves.
Yeah? Well, this looks about right, actually.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty on track.
if anything, even a few levels higher, like Demi 16, like
Laser sword. Oh, he's got the
That's-
Psycho Mail.
Chaz 18, like
I think this is about where we were. Because we were catching up to Rune.
Yeah.
true, yeah.
They've got... Okay.
Seem to have basically all the best gear.
Nice.
Alright. Guys, this is it. What are you talking about, Sean? This is absolutely where I left off. I don't know what you're talking about. This is my last save. Yeah, I'm remembering now.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
No, I really have to. Thank you. Guys, we're going to it again. Thank you, fantasyanime.com/fantasystar/ps4saves.htm. You've saved the stream twice.
Twice. Yeah.
Twice.
Can't believe.
Should I? I feel like I am obligated to save that to show everyone. Why?
You should fucking bookmark this website. Like,
Yeah. Yes, I should. You're right. Oh my god.
How much they've held our hand at this point, our supple hands.
are they taking donations?
They should. I am required to donate. They've saved the stream twice. Hey, we're not near the end of the game, by the way. Fuck, we're not. We're near the end of chapter 2 of
How many?
many. I know. Why am I looking? No, I should
4?
look. 2 of who knows how many.
At
Of
least
more
4,
than
it looked
2.
like.
Yeah.
So now,
trying to
now
tell
I
you,
know
man.
for sure. Dang, Zeo's so strong, he wiped that entire world.
Uh-huh.
Like, those people don't even exist anymore. This is a new set
People
of...
don't
this
know
isn't-
why this game is so hard. That's why you gotta use save states.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's like this is just like a new reality. Like, this is the alternate universe.
This is giving me major Nier Automata true ending vibes.
God, I'm gonna have to go back to that town and buy all the tchotchkes, though. We're not leaving them. I'm not leaving
We've got
them.
the money for them, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for
they
damn
were
sure.
pretty good. They were pretty good about like honestly, this file is appropriately ground up. Like the best gear, good Naseta, like
Now this is
Shitload
curious.
of Dimates.
I got a
Yeah.
shitload of Dimates, and this is curious. Apparently you can reorganize things, because the Land Rover is near the top, and I don't know how he did that. I have no idea.
yeah, but it's good stuff.
So, how about La La Land?
It's pretty good. Oh, before we get on La La Land, the thing I wanted to say was, you can't razz me too much for deciding to use save states. That was because the save got deleted at some point already. Like, the base save of the game was not working properly. Remember?
I see.
So, you can't be mad at me for doing that because I needed to. And yes, you're right, Sean. I'm gonna start making 2 saves now.
But yeah, I
that's
showed
great.
Isaac and Jackson La La Land this weekend.
I realized there was something about La La Land that I didn't fully understand. Because she was like, I guess, dating other guys or something while she was kind of getting closer to the one guy. Like, she was having dinner with the first guy when she just ran out on him. Is that...
I mean, we're meant to... You have to read between the lines with a lot of things in La La Land. It doesn't... It leaves a lot to the audience to sort of interpret. It heavily implies that she's in a committed relationship with that guy, and ditches him for Ryan Gosling's character.
Gotcha.
And they do a pretty good job of, like, showcasing that, too, in a way, I think, that's, like, subtle, because he, like, it also is... There's, like, a little bit of a time skip there, because she said it's only, like, been, like, a month or so, actually, when they met, and I think it starts with her being single, and then she, like, meets that guy in, like, a party, and she's kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she gets introduced by one of her friends to him. I remember that happening. And then he drops off the face of the planet because he's kind of a dipshit. Well, he's not a dipshit. He just was a very unattentive person. Put it that way.
Yeah, he was just a regular dude who seemed just like he had a regular businessy job or something.
Just
Oh
a
my God,
boring
that's-
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a boring piece of shit. Well, guys, I guess I have to go straight to the end now. I'll try not to waste too much time.
I mean, I don't think you need any of the gear that was in here, right? Like, you're pretty much set.
Yeah. I'll just go straight. Except for there was armor. There was
Weapon
armor that the
for-
android got, and the weapon that the
Weapon for
android got
Demi.
that was really
also,
good.
you might need to reorder your party.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know why Demi's out in front.
She
the best defense or something?
definitely
considering
shouldn't
she
be.
died first last time. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Uh-huh. And this is why I will actually say I get frustrated when people are like, my muscle, a game making me have to rethink and prevent me from using my muscle memory is frustrating. Here's a prime example. My muscle memory made me accidentally on autopilot hit save because I wasn't thinking about it and I wasn't being attentive. I blame my muscle memory for making mistakes. I don't try to rely on it in situations like this because it fucks me over. Because I will blame my muscle memory for that, but also my muscle memory is me. So, yes, I want to reorganize. I want to reorganize everybody. We want Chad. No, I fucked it up immediately. We want Grizz, then Chaz, then Rika, then Rune, then Demi. Actually, I should check. Maybe Demi might, or maybe Rune might actually have to be last. Because he might have worse.
He is a bit
defense.
squish.
Boy, I can't remember. I think mental is defense? No.
I mean, defense power is.
Oh, yeah, defense power, 74. Actually, 85, 84. She's kind of tanky, actually. Huh. Well, shit, she just got fucked up then, but I will actually put her next to Grizz. I did not.
I would still put her further back. Like, she's pretty much on par with Chaz and Rika.
But she has very little health, yeah.
And she's also one of your main sources of healing and rezzing.
Yeah, you're right. So one more time. We've got Grizz, then Chaz. Yeah, actually, I would put that way. Yeah. That's probably better. Especially since she has technically the best res in the game, since seemingly it affects everyone, so it could get a multi-res if multiple people are down.
Presumably. Why does it still show Demi in the front?
Don't worry about it, because it always does that. I think the way it is Grizz, it goes from the middle out, I think is the way that it goes. Because Rune was at the front, was on the far left too before, and he was in that spot where Debbie was.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize it went in the middle out. I sort of get what they're going for, but that's really confusing to me.
I was gonna say, like, stylistically looking at it, it makes sense. It is weird, though. It is very odd. I don't think it affects turn order, though, does it?
I think you've got a stat that dictates turn order.
Now, I said, but I can't remember if the gun is over here. Fuck. Damn. Wow, that was good damage, Rune. Rune isn't even a melee guy, and I'm glad that one just decided not to do anything. I think it's if it gets a turn and it's been hit, it'll hit someone. So it still works like a bomb. Okay.
Huh.
Dynamite found, dynamite got. Now let's not use the dynamite.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, maybe just a little bit more insight. I don't know.
It's dynamite. What do you need to know?
Dynamite. Well, it is really good. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone are great, and it reminds me that I do really like musicals. I feel like I had a period where I was like, musicals those are like Disney and are for babies. And I was wrong.
Yeah, La La Land's great. It's like an answer to classical Hollywood romances that takes the time to engage with the concept and present you with like a really true, faithful rendition of a classical Hollywood romance, and then asks the question of what happens next.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah, I see what you mean now when you say it like has like a conclusion to a romance, and then the movie just keeps going.
There's even the like long hold on a black screen after the big kiss. It's like one step shy of rolling credits.
And of course, it has a focus on jazz, and it has a tap dancing scene, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what specifically it is with tap dancing, where I got exposed to it, but I've always liked tap dancing. I've always even wanted to learn. I actually have not. I probably would like it based on what you told me about
the ultimate tap dancing movie.
Exactly. And I'd probably love it for that.
I don't love it because I don't have particular feelings about tap, and there's really not much else to love about that movie. Like, it is an excuse for a bunch of really great old Hollywood performers to perform, and that's about all it is. But if you're into that, then it's great.
Yeah, but what if I don't know any of them? Because I probably don't.
But you love the art form.
True, I do love the art form. And I mean, I loved watching Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling do tap dance because I like tap dance. I like the clickiness. It feels like it'd be really satisfying to do. They go rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Which probably was even a, send up a appreciation to things like Singing in the Rain with that tap dancing scene.
Oh, yeah.
I also liked the subtle detail that after that point, anytime that Ryan Gosling wants to do something special with her, he's wearing those shoes. I liked that. It's good. He's clever. It's good.
I also appreciate I don't know if I would call it lampshading exactly, but they make a whole extended bit out of her having to switch out of her formal high heels to put on the tap shoes.
I think the most ridiculous part of that segment too is that she just pulls them out though at the same time. Yeah.
It's very silly.
What are you doing with tap dancing shoes? But they are gonna put.
It's basically just saying oh, she had other more comfortable shoes to change into. It's just that those more comfortable shoes happened to be tap shoes.
Yep. And I will say, not knowing really anything about tap dancing shoes, I can't imagine that they're any more comfortable in a different way.
I'm sure they're more comfortable, but probably not as comfortable as a normal shoe.
I was gonna say, that's also remembering that she literally was wearing high heels, so I'm pretty sure most anything is more comfortable than high heel. Also, the outfit design in that movie is great. I love the detail of the scene with all the girls with the different colored dresses. I really liked that.
They do a good job with the color coordination and costume design in general.
Real good.
It's a very vibrant film.
It is. I also liked the whole segment at the very beginning of the movie that just kind of happens to more set up a standard of prestige of what you're to expect out of this movie, and not what the fuck anything that whole segment was supposed to be about. Now that was an excuse for an incredible amount of practical performance for really no reason.
Truly no reason at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
How
remember
dare
Creeper.
you? How dare you? Are you saying that there was a purpose for Parkour Man, Sean?
What?
For Parkour Man. I love Parkour Man. He was just there to do parkour. Personally, I think he just saw what was happening and went, yeah, I'll join in. Why not? He didn't. I don't even think he sang. He just was there to do parkour.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone who does parkour, they're just there to do it. And to be fair, I guess he mattered enough to me because I remembered him. I remembered him.
Pepper Isaac remembers.
Uh-huh. Pedro Isaac never forgets. Everyone is doing kind of okay. Chad's a little fucked up, but everyone's doing okay. I'm gonna try to get one more shot at this boss, if I could hurry the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's technically one more armor, because there was like, wasn't there another android armor in this that was even better than the one I just found?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
I'm gonna be right back. We had too many hydrate mans too early in the stream, and I got a piece.
Uh-huh. You got a piece?
got a piece.
Understandable. Peace.
Oh fuck, we never wrapped back. We got so distracted by Seto Kaiba's diet that I totally forgot that we watched that. You showed me that really amazing official AMV.
Oh, it wasn't an official AMV, but
Wait, it wasn't? I thought you were saying that was a 4Kids thing. Or was
I mean,
that somebody who...
the song was definitely, but like the For My Cousin Davarin or whatever it was.
Oh,
no,
sure.
That was just definitely some guy who put together some footage for that.
The reason I bring that up is because we mentioned something about that he was buying all of the of the people who works for him.
It's like, why are all the friends I have are the ones I pay?
Or I buy. I swear he says all the friends I have. When all the friends I have, I buy or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What is it called? Share it with the class. Share it with the class.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'm able to search it up easily. But it's like Kaiba's like "Don't Say If I Were You" or something like that.
There's also, God, you showed me the No Matter What. God.
Yeah.
So that song has so much bromance, but he does need to beat the shit out of him. That's what I love about it, is so much about it is like, dude, don't worry, we're still always gonna be friends no matter how this goes. I am gonna beat the fuck out of you though. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. He really, really wanted to make that a point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm just obsessed with that line though of Seto Kaiba talking about how he's so edgy for having to buy all of his bread.
Yeah.
You're just rich Shadow. Admit it, you freak.
He is. It's called "You're Not Me."
You're not me. That's it.
'Cause you're not me. Yeah, how come I just found the line, how come my only friends are the ones I pay?
I'm sorry.
I love the sass,
yeah.
I love the sass of the song too, because it's like, how come my only friends are the ones I pay? I can't sing worth a crap, so please don't leave the stream. But just like, it's so like early 2000s like butt rock, and it makes me happy for what it is, like, because it's it goes hard and it's so hokey.
I just am sitting here like, you're rich. You're rich, Kaiba. You can't be sad edgy. You're rich, especially when the lyrics in your own song talk about how rich you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, entitled prick. Ooh, that was a good crit. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to kill those guys easily, but for now I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit. I appreciated that. I did. It makes me want to go rewatch that original show. I didn't give it enough credit. I just was a Pokemon kid and thought Yu-Gi-Oh was dumb.
Yeah, it's so fun.
To be fair, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have liked it. Listen, as a kid, I didn't want to be. I just thought dumb things were bad because why would you make anything stupid? And now I'm an adult, and dumb things are maybe the things I love the most.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, sorry we're closed is good.
What is sorry we're closed?
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Sorry We're Closed is a indie survival horror game that came out this week. That it's got this like maximalist aesthetic, and it's got sort of like a Silent Hill Persona type of thing going on with like alternate worlds where people are pushed to their psychological limits. And it's very cool. It's super unique, both aesthetically and in terms of how it handles, like, basically every element of it is totally unique. Like, the combat is weird and sort of clumsy, but also sort of cool. And the way that it tells its story and the way that it like puts together its quests is really unique. Like, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a lot of rough edges. It's not a perfect game by any stretch, but I'm enjoying it. If you're looking for just like an interesting horror game, definitely keep your eye on Sorry We're Closed.
That's good. Yeah, I know you shared it, and we were like, this seems interesting, but the combat definitely seemed very clunky. But I'm glad is it more like you just kind of got used to it, or it did have like some more complexity that built on it over time that made it hopefully more better?
More the former. I mean, there's a little bit of the latter, but more the former.
Gotcha. Also, boy, that's good. Got a plasma claw. Whatever that is.
It's a claw.
Claw made out of pure plasma. I didn't have that last time. That's good. Here. Now, Shift F5. Shift F5 is save. Here, we're gonna save over that old save because it's useless anyways.
That's true.
And when we get to the boss, I make a new save.
You can also make a save by date if you want to. That way, at worst, you only lose like that week's save.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's a fair point. So like start like a fresh save every week or something.
I mean, I feel like alternating is plenty, unless you have a reason why you need the archived saves.
And
you, Sean?
I just hoard. I do archive a lot of saves for a lot of games.
I don't normally archive saves. I've been archiving saves in Silent Hill 2 because I want to be able to go back and examine specific parts of that game. But in general, I don't do that.
And as you can tell from me, it doesn't even pass my mind until I do something like that and have to go, oh god damn it. I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's just so weird every time it gets... Oh, actually, this might be the boss. It's so weird that it gets... I'm reminded how just save, like, anti-save I am, and I don't know why. I don't know why manual saves are just something I neglect. It's a thing for me. I don't know why, but it is. Well, I didn't find the armor this time, but we're here. Fuck it, I'll be fine, I think.
I don't know that there was other armor. I think you got the armor.
Okay. And this time I got a weapon, so this will go better. And this time I know how the Psycho goes, so we'll be fine. Okay. We want buffs. We want buffs. We want buffs. He
Get you a
doesn't
buff, he can
have
do
a
that.
buff. Oh, I should have healed. Okay, that's fine. Heal you. You do the band. It doesn't matter. Yes, do the band first, because he'll probably get an attack before you do anything else anyways.
It would be kind of... I mean, the first thing he's gonna do is summon Nightmare.
That's true. Okay, she got a couple more levels than normal. I don't know what Phonon does. I'm gonna assume that's an attack, so we're gonna start with Barrier. Where's the Psycho wand? There it is. I'm glad I knew to use the Psycho wand. That was kind of out of panic. I'll be honest. Alright.
You're all buffed up.
Crash didn't do any. Well, no, he didn't get a chance to use Crash, so I don't know if Crash does anything. Cross cut. I'm gonna do Shift. Shift only works on one person, guys. So what's going on, Chaz?
Rika?
I mean, probably go on both.
Who knows the most
honestly.
about Stardew Valley? Definitely Jackson.
Going on? Who does
Probably.
something? Yeah, I don't know butts about it. I've started it a couple times. I've never gotten through a full year.
I played it all the way through. That was strong.
That was really good. Okay,
I played it all the way through back in like 1.0 times. And I've played a little bit here and there for a little bit afterwards, but Jackson has done a lot of the like subsequent updates, new content.
Yeah, I'm still a touch behind, funnily enough, because I haven't done like 1.6 or 1.69 or something like that. Like, I know there's been 2 significant updates since I left off, but I did get perfection. But even after perfection, he was like, "I'm not done updating this game." Now you can buy perfection. And yeah, as a sort of quality of life, which I forget if I've asked you guys' opinion. I probably did. In a recent update after perfection was introduced, he went back and allowed you to just buy with currency, buy with coin, perfection percentages. If you just didn't want to like do everything, you could be like, you know what? Let me just spend like 100,000 or a million or something like that. I can't remember. On just buying percentages of perfection.
It kind of makes me question what the point of the perfection thing was in the first place then.
I mean, you get a cool cutscene, and I like it. It's a cutscene that it's not like, it's not one of those that's like, oh my god, this changed my whole life. But it was one of those where I was like, dang, you know, I really love this cutscene because you get out what you put in, kind of deal. Like, I put in a lot of effort, so I get, you know, some satisfaction on seeing this ending because, like, I put in all this effort, kind of deal. So,
Okay. Sure. I guess if literally the only thing about perfection is just that it takes a long time to do, then I guess that's fine. Making it money-based as an alternative doesn't affect that at all.
I don't think. I don't know, honestly. Like,
Well, because like with the community center, this is part of the reason I haven't gone back for any of this extra stuff that has been added, is because it like the game already had such a well-built structure with the community center.
Yeah.
The community center.
the community senator.
That like neatly guides you through all of the different kinds of content in the base game and gets you to engage with all aspects of the game, and then, you know, gives you this big challenge to sort of, you know, reach mastery of the game or whatever. But then just like adding more stuff after that feels really weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially given the way that it's presented.
Thinking about the cutscene at the summit, I do feel like money cheapens it a little bit. Not enough that I mind. Like, it's perfectly fine for someone to be like, hey, all I did was farm Gil so I could buy the ending cutscene and so I could, you know, win perfection. It's a perfectly valid way to play, especially if all you want to do is just make your farm into a cash cow. I mean, because I kind of enjoy that too. It's pretty fun. But
it just feels a little bit to me like it's like, hey, this is here for people who want to pretend that they played the DLC, or whatever you want to call it, but don't actually want to play the DLC.
Don't actually want to play, yeah, because it's. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that you have to do. Like you, I mean, basically everything. You cook every dish, you catch every fish, you ship every crop, you find every note, kind of deal. Like you flesh out all of Ginger Island. Like you do everything on Ginger Island, basically. Yeah, so it's pretty all inclusive, and so yeah, if somebody's just like, oh, I don't enjoy this part of the game, or I don't enjoy 80% of the game, and I just like making money, then it's valid, I guess. I do feel like the ending cutscene is very referential to the stuff that you have done up to that point to get perfection. It's like, oh hey, here's all these things that you theoretically did. Doesn't it feel good? And so if you bought it with money, I don't know
that it would feel as good.
Yeah, what feeling that would leave you with. But yeah.
You're in danger.
Yeah, I am. I got really close. I think she'll be fine. We'll see. And then you use reverser. Guys. This is a hard fucking fight, guys. This is a really hard fight.
It seems like it.
I'm liking it.
Bitch.
I am liking it so far. Use your res on yourself, you freaking freak. You freaking freak. Thank you. Good job, Chaz. Oh, fuck, I should have used Garez on Grizz, too. Grizz is probably gonna die here unless he does something different. Oh, thank God. Ugh, this is getting close. Okay.
I believe.
Grizz. You use Garez on Chaz. Yeah. God, this is so stressful. God, this is so... Fuck. That tells me what Hula does, because that's what... Oh. Wait, no, surely it does bullshit against
you
him.
Know that's... I just need to clarify. You do know that's a word, right?
What, Hun?
Kyun?
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, what? What's a word?
Hewn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson. Duh. It's a word. Don't you know?
I just wasn't ever, we have our fun in games and our little vernaculars, but every once in a while I'm like, are you making a fun joke here, or do you just actually not know this word?
I don't know, Sean. Am I? Am I? Could be anything. Okay.
Bye, Grizz.
That's fine. Bye, Grizz.
This is coming down to it.
Sean. This is fine.
By the way, Creeper said there's a new cutscene if you glitch past the boulder blocking the summit.
Is there?
Hey, do you have any of them full party reses left?
Was it a full party res?
We didn't ever find out, did we?
What, the moon do or the star do?
No, your Demi's move.
Oh, Faroon? We're gonna find out. I've used 2 of them, I think. I've got 1 left, I think. We'll find out. I've got 1 left. That will heal everybody. Come on, you shit. Come on, you shit. Use your medic power. Oh, fuck. Chaz is alive!
Hey!
I was right there! I probably was right there with the other run, too.
Oh, you got $1.
$1! Fucking Zio is broke.
No, Zio just knows how to invest.
In all of those guards we killed. Whoa!
Whoa.
This can't be! I'm supposed to be immortal! Why? Why do you abandon me? Dark
Wow.
We did it! We defeated Zio! Yahoo!
Dude, this game is easy.
Alice!
Why are all of my characters dead?
They're not... not all of them.
At this point, we're not going to be able to stop Nervous. By normal means, I am going to connect myself directly to Nervous's system and self-destruct, and crack its security.
I really thought you read that. I was like, well, your character... they all get to die, Sean.
I did have the same thought when she was like, when we were entering the dungeon, and she was talking about how like Nervous cannot be accessed directly out here. I was like, this character's got death flags all over the place.
How dare you? I like her small android. She's great. She's kind of adorable. I just kind of like her. I like that they specifically made her small. She's just a little guy. She's just a little guy. Nervous system.
Connect directly?
Yes. This is goodbye, Chaz.
No!
All of our characters are dead!
All of Chaz's characters die! Why?
Is this my in water ending?
Hey, my controller reconnected.
Good job.
Demi!
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for everything.
Why is the music so happy?
She's so happy. Listen to her.
And then her arms get like ripped off.
Access main system. Issue top priority interrupt.
Has it stopped?
The operation is a success.
Demi! Where are you now? Well,
I'm in Nervous's control center.
you're not dead. You're just not a part of the party anymore.
You're just in the robot, Shinji.
I am nervous now. I'm getting nervous.
Right now, all the systems that have been maintaining Motavia are halted. Now there won't be any more disasters.
Well, that doesn't sound good, actually.
But with all the systems that maintain the environment halted, sooner or later the entire planet will become barren.
Yeah, that didn't... Is this what we wanted?
We must work to restore the functions of each system as soon as possible.
To do that, we'll have to do something about Zelen.
Wait! As long as the satellite is sending abnormal signals, we cannot control the system.
Chaz, why don't we go?
Okay, let's go to Zelen. But this Zelen, isn't it located in outer space?
Don't worry, an emergency shuttle is available at Nervous.
Oh, we've got a spaceship.
It's being readied for you. I won't be able to leave here just now. I must stay and perform maintenance on each of these systems. At Zelen, you should find my Master Raven! Vilius, my favorite
Well-
character from the third game.
There you go. Then you can beat them and hopefully they don't die. Ren? I know him! When I was at the bioplant, I often telecommunicated with him. About half a year ago, I became unable to reach him on the communication circuits. I've been concerned. Please, Chaz, let's go find Ren at Zelen.
Well, good luck with Zelen, everybody. Be careful.
You really nailed her, like, just persona, Sean. She really can't be bothered with anything. Well, that's there now. Hey, look, a spaceship.
Chaz, I'm sorry, but... I know. You can't just leave your little sister.
This bird ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, I'm not good for the air. Exactly. Sorry.
If I was meant to fly, God would have given me wings. He did give me a beak, though, so honestly, I sometimes question why he didn't give me the rest.
Alright.
Well,
Here we are.
guess I should save the game.
You did it. Now you don't have to leave your Genesis on it all day anymore.
Finally. Well, I don't know about you, but that's probably the best ending point we're gonna get. That's a
Yeah,
pretty
I
good
mean-
ending point.
We're about to start chapter 3, am I right?
Yeah. Nothing went wrong, guys. Nothing went wrong.
Thanks to Fantasy Anime.
Truly. FantasyAnime.com, the hero that we didn't know we needed.
like last stream, once again, I must. FantasyAnime.com/FantasyStar/PS4Saves.htm. You have an email on here. You're getting a contact from me for single-handedly saving the stream twice. Once on PS4 and once on me. Thank you. I almost cried.
I do find it funny that your first Google search was PS4 saves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay? I was in a state of hypertension. My brain wasn't working anymore after that point, guys. I'm sorry.
Usually Google does understand what we mean, but even that time,
That was a bridge too far.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I didn't stop off at AO to see if there's any jobs. What did it say about drowning? I swear, Alice's death makes everyone so depressed that they go off to drown themselves in the river. JK. Yeah.
Whoa.
FantasyAnime.com, you are a treasure from a period of time that I grew up in. You hit my sense of humor. That's what I grew up with. I would laugh at that.
You
Yeah,
know what we
that is-
have.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
The call
I
is
mean,
coming from inside the house.
The JK is what makes it for me, man. JK. Oh, but I think my emotional state dictates that we have to call it there. So
We left off on a big new section. Like it'll be, excuse me, it'll be cool to go to space. The one place that capitalism can't go,
Mm-hmm.
or hasn't gone yet.
Space. Dude, when are we gonna do? I would happily play. I think that's what Red Alert 1.
Yeah,
I think it's
Red Alert 2.
Red Alert
Alert
2.
2 is the one everybody knows.
Yeah, Red Alert 2 is I can swear on my grave is basically the best one in the series. I
Mhm.
bought the entire collection. It's dirt cheap. It's really dirt cheap. I bought the entire collection and I've only played Red Alert 2 again.
Uh-huh. Well, that's because Red Alert 2 has Tim Curry in it.
Yeah.
So
I've tried the others, but like the older ones are a bit too clunky and the newer ones are a little bit too smooth. I don't know how to describe it. It's like Red Alert 2 just had it just hit it just right. It's hard to describe.
there's a certain amount of I think there's a certain amount of striking a good middle ground where I feel like you want to polish something off enough that it has texture, but oftentimes once you start polishing too much, all you're left is with something that has no texture at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just bad polishing at that point.
Uh-huh.
I think it's more of a shift in art style.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think it's yeah.
But yeah. But on that note, I think I'm gonna start our closer. So for everybody who knows and everybody who doesn't know, I guess, before the end of every stream, before I start my outro, we do one more thing. If you want to know what that is, stick around, because everybody can participate in this next part of the stream. At the end of the stream, I open up Being Create. God damn it, Hydrate, man. I open up Red Alert 2, and we play the entirety of Red Alert 2.
Every
Oh, yeah.
stream.
I would,
Uh-huh.
unironic. I mean, I do own Red Alert 2, and I would unironically play that for a stream.
I mean, I can't keep saying that I love Tim Curry. Everybody knows. If you don't love Tim Curry, what's your problem, buddy?
I can't remember if he
Grew
was
up
in
with
like
him? Was he a jerk?
for real. I can't remember if he's in specifically the expansion Yuri's Revenge, because like Red Alert did have one expansion. So
The speedrun record for Red Alert 2 is 31 minutes and 47 seconds. So that is
Yeah.
how long our outro takes at a minimum. Every stream.
Every
That
stream
is-
now. Every stream.
that is very fast. That's very fast. My God, was that the Allied or the Soviet run? Or both.
That is Allied. Good call out. The
But-
Soviet run seems less popular.
Fair.
What?
It's not
That's a
as far from
shame.
where
Isn't
I'm-
that Tim Curry? Isn't Tim Curry's? That would make sense to me.
No, because he's the Soviet actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you would get him in the Allied run.
But you wouldn't get him in this. That doesn't.
I don't, because you don't get that infamous line. Because like the idea is that you're chasing him down or something like that.
Oh, fair enough. But he's in both, so I would play both just for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's probably in the. I can't remember. I think he's in the Soviet run. Maybe.
Anyways,
Anyway.
we're
Yeah.
gonna end this. We're gonna end the stream now. At the end of every stream, I open up Bing Create, which is an image generator, and you guys are gonna help us generate an image. All you need to do is start typing in chat, and whatever chat says, I will utilize as a reference for the Bing prompt, and then when we make the image, we'll share it at the very end of the stream before we rate out. So to get us started, who wants to say the first part of this? Sean.
Getting rescued by anime nerds.
Jackson.
while fighting Dio in space.
in space, the only place capitalism hasn't been summoning chess rooks made of ice to defeat his nightmare. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. All right. All right. I'm gonna get that going. Can't believe you had me put in Dio and not Zio. Honestly,
I thought
I
it'd
didn't
be
know you
fun,
were
yeah.
such a. I didn't know you were such a big JoJo head.
I've seen an episode or two.
I'll be honest. Zio is kind of a JoJo villain, in so much
He
that he's
feels,
just kind of an anime villain.
hmm
he feels like it sometimes.
But that went through. That went through. So yeah. Stick around to the very end, everyone. We also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking for the link. Click any of the links below. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag it with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And as always, if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just a cool thing that you can do. So if you want to be a cool guy and help the stream out, tell people about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list as well as a couple other benefits you get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to our mods who do a wonderful job holding back the robot army from becoming famous. And thank you, Sean and Jackson, for your patience with me as a human being that you engage with as often as you do.
I'm engaged to Isaac.
I'm gonna tell Savannah.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't. I wasn't prepared for this on stream.
Big
You know
drama.
you know how I get, Jackson.
It's true. You get a certain way.
Well, does anybody have any housekeeping?
Nope.
Nah.
Creeper's smacking chat with his butt. I like it. Thank you for the dumpy. Thank you for the dumpy.
Oh man, the good butt.
Well, make sure to go check everybody else out in our network of Goblin Entertainment. You can find everyone's channels in this link tree and everything that you guys have done and everything that you guys have been up to. And you can find the rest of my stuff here. In my own link tree that has everything that I post to, such as a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as a YouTube for my own video, an art station for my art, a SoundCloud for my music, and much, much more. So go check everybody out. Goblin Entertainment. Alrighty. I think that's it. That's everything that I have. Stick around. We'll be heading over to Kyo. He's a good guy. He's another VTuber that I've met on the internet. He's playing Pepper Grinder, which I've heard of, that I forgot existed. That looks kind of interesting. I've been meaning to look into that. It look like a lot of fun, and it looks really good. So everybody go say hi to him. He's a good guy. Otherwise, have a good evening, take it easy. Jackson, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Hello, it is me. That's all.
Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell? Is there anything you'd like to tell Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone?
Both of them? When's the next collab? And is it going to involve any kind of potential crossover between Drive and Poor Things?
Ooh.
And will Nathan Fielder make a cameo? Just like in the back, he's just like.
Will Ryan Gosling be played by Nathan Fielder in the
Fuck.
film?
Yes.
Dang. I gotta admit, they're scraping some good art styles from this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it has.
They got the JoJo in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some straight up JoJo rips.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So is this what a rook looks like in real life? I just thought it was a funny castle.